Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, and welcome to the stream. Oh, thanks for the resub, Alex. Glad to have you here with us today. I'm back from... I guess it ended up being a bit of an... it's like been 2 weeks or so, I think? Maybe 3? I don't know. Life happened. Switch 2 came out, had to refocus some efforts on other things related to that for my main channel. And then honestly, I'll be honest with you guys, the not that I'm normally lying to you, but I just had like a cascade of a lot of technical issues these last couple weeks. My phone's charging port stopped working, so I had to get that fixed. My computer, which I had already had the Ethernet port fried. The adapter I bought for that broke, so then I had to replace that, and I've actually just straight up gotten a new card to like insert into the computer itself. So in theory, this is probably going to be the best internet connection I can like possibly have at this address. So like without doing something crazy like, oh, I'm gonna get Comcast to come out here and run custom like super amazing commercial lines, because quite frankly I don't have that sort of budget, surprisingly. Yeah, but no, we're back. We're streaming, and we're gonna be continuing the 100-line Last Defense Academy today. Yes, did not completely fall off the face of the earth. I didn't just decide, oh, we finished Danganronpa 3, I'm done forever. Though I will say, over the course of the rest of the summer, it's probably going to be a bit later, streaming-wise, than it had been the last few months. I've got other things demanding my attention over the next couple months, so don't be surprised if we have a lot of, like, one stream weeks over the course of the next few months. But we will keep at it. We've got 100-line today. We should, at the very least, have 100-line next week. Possibly another stream. I'm doing things for 4th of July, so that might interfere somewhat, but if we have a second stream next week, I probably want to finish up Claire Obscure. I think we're only like one stream away from finishing that game, but yeah, that was what's going on. But again, so next week should at the very least be 100-line. But let's stop just talking about what's going on in the future and get focused on the present. Alright. Let's go. We'll continue the game. So it's been a while. It's been a few weeks now. As I recall, we're on day 80. I forgot how close we are to the end of this game. Assuming it actually does end on day 100.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Wow, it's finally your 80th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. We have just 20 days left. The end is really in sight now. Everyone was awkward at first, but now all of you are...
Wait, this is a pre-recorded message. You can't...
besties forever! Close buddies, pals!
Would have hit harder if I didn't know these were all pre-recorded messages.
Just a bit longer until humanity is saved! Work together to protect the school and humanity, okay?
I woke up to the sound of the morning announcement. Evidently, I had fallen asleep at some point while lying in bed. What's happened with Ima? Has there been any progress? I'd better go to the cafeteria for now. Yeah, so last time we found Ima, he was kidnapped by like the aliens, and then, for lack of a better term, like or not aliens, but the invaders, and like, for lack of a better term, grafted onto one of them. And so we got him back. Yeah. And he might... we aren't expecting his return to be pretty. Although, who knows, maybe it's gonna be one of the, like, Hollywood style not pretty things where it's like, oh, my face is so disfigured I have to wear a mask all the time, but actually it turns out he's just like, you just have like a sexy scar or something. Oh, additionally, chat, especially on the Twitch side of things, do keep an eye on the quality of the stream. Since I've got a new Ethernet port and stuff, I've tried upping the bitrate a bit because I was somewhat dissatisfied with, in particular, the Mario Kart footage seemed a bit, from when we streamed that, seemed a little, low bitrate for my preference. So I'm experimenting with a higher bitrate to see if we can actually get away with it or not. Like, my dashboard here is saying it's unstable, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyways. Takumi, good morning. Morning. Are the others not here yet? No, I think they're still tired from the defensive battle yesterday. That makes sense. Things really went off the rails. But you must be tired too, right? Especially after that reckless move of yours. Even if it was to get the poison into the commander, I never thought you'd get yourself absorbed on purpose. I know, but I felt sure I was the only one who could do it. Like, due to, like, know-how, or... You said that yesterday, too. What do you mean? Remember what Yagamu said when he explained how he made his new drug?
I looked into it and found that Commander DNA has some strange cells that are clearly different from regular humans.
Is it because you've been experimented on? Is that why you thought?
I succeeded in formulating a poison that attacks those cells. Call it a bioweapon that only works on commanders.
I think he was probably talking about the cryptoglobin. Huh? So the poison actually works on all of you as well. Kiyoshika and Takamaru were only absorbed for brief moments, but they still experienced side effects, didn't they?
I suddenly have the chills, though. I think I might have caught a cold.
I only have a little cryptoglobin, so I didn't feel more than a hint of a cold, but if anyone else had taken it, I think their symptoms would have been even worse. So that's why you volunteered. But still, that was way too reckless. Just then, I thought I heard several sets of footsteps from out in the hall. Oh, geesh. Everyone's here. Everyone showed up at the cafeteria, one after the other. Morning. I was so goddamn pumped with adrenaline, I didn't sleep a wink last night. I'm fine because I never sleep anyway. I'm a functioning, mentally ill insomniac. But Yagamu wasn't with them. Is Yagamu still working on Ima? Huh. Yes, I just went to check on them, but he wouldn't let me inside. He told me it was too shocking a sight for any decent human being to witness. For real? What's going on in there? Oh, Krako. Ha ha ha! There's no need to worry. I'm sure Sir Yagamu was just exaggerating. It takes nerve to say that so cheerily without any proof. It does make me worry. I can't even imagine how you reconstruct a body. Maybe he'll just be a brain floating in a jar. Hey, knock it off. Just imagining it makes me hurt. Anyway, all we can do is trust Yagamu and wait it out. It'll be okay. If anyone can pull this off, it's Yagamu. He's a different quality of person than scum like me. Keka's not looking too hot. That morning, everyone was worried about Emma, which was to be expected. We were really just pushing food around our plates listlessly. I forced myself to eat a light meal, then decided to head right back to my room. I know all I can do is wait, but still, I can't help worrying. Will Yagamu be able to save Emma? How exactly is he altering his body? Sitting around just makes me anxious. Doing something might distract me. Free time! Okay. Let's go. One thing I'm still kind of confused about with this game is, like I don't know much about it. I didn't, like, really look into it very deeply before setting this out, and I've avoided reading any spoilers or anything. Like, one of the few things I do know, though, is it's supposedly supposed to have, like, 100 different endings. And I'm very confused, because I don't feel like we're on, like, an alternate story route right now. Like, I guess the way to put it is I don't see where the point of divergence would have been. Like, there's not been an obvious point of divergence. It feels like every... And it's not just that, like it's not just that it hasn't been like a... We haven't really seen a choice of, like, here's a big choice that will affect the story, with, like, glowing letters or something. But also, I feel like we haven't gotten choices that would have been natural divergent points, right? Like, I think, like, for example, handling the captive would have been a very natural place for a point of divergence, and yet we never got an actual choice there. So I'm kind of confused, which leads me to my conspiracy theory that maybe day 100 is just the beginning. That or the alternative is maybe this game just hides its points of divergence really well, right? Like, I do sort of feel like, just based on the kind of plot we're experiencing right now, it does kind of feel like we might be on like a specific route at this point, like a Kako-centric route, maybe. Just due to the... This isn't where I was trying to be. I need to be on the second floor. Like, just due to... Like, her and Emma have gotten a lot of focus for the last, like, several chapters, it feels like, which didn't seem like it was the case with, like, Tsubasa, as an example. So they are the most recent editions, so maybe that's just how it goes? I don't know. Like, it'd be interesting if they had, like, really subtle, sort of, systems in place, or just like, okay, libraries, not where we're trying. Where was it's been too long? Where was the training room? I thought it was on the second floor. Is it actually on the third floor? It must be. Oh no, it's right there. Okay. Like, because the point of divergence in the game doesn't have to be based off of, like, Telltale style, like, so and so will remember this sort of big choices and stuff. I don't think, yeah, we don't have any new training missions. Like, it could be subtler things. So, like, one theory is we've been investing a lot in Kako. Like, actually, we can see right here. Despite the fact that Kako joined us the latest of everyone, we actually seem to have upgraded her the most. So I could see that as a natural sort of mechanic of it, like, pays attention to how much you're upgrading each person. It's like, okay, well, we'll make the story focus on the person that you seem to like the best, and use your upgrade habits as a proxy for that. Man, 9,000 for this. What is this upgrade? Attack +1. Attack +1 is good. This already does a lot of attacks, so it's not as impactful here, but... And we can't really do it multiple times on a single turn. I do think, though, Hellfire... And we use a lot of this stuff. And let's get you your... And do we go just straight Kako upgrades? Bolstering bullets. +1 attack and +5 move to ally. You know what? Why don't we have this? Yeah, that seems really useful. Yeah. I'm not sure if we get the voltage gain up, but maybe. I think my own stuff. I can get more voltage gain on air. We don't use Airblade that often, so. Would I want Counter Strike on myself? Like, obviously it's potentially useful, but... Extra move on Judge. Doesn't seem that relevant. Executioner. Inflicts bleed. just one directly in front. It is an attack of 4, though. You know, high single target damage is actually really useful. I might even get the voltage up on this. Well, I think I want to get at least one Kako upgrade. Let's get extra voltage and Spirit Rain. Spirit Rain is a pretty common thing for just... Like, if she's in the general vicinity of enemies, we can usually use Spirit Rain to just, like, nuke one of them. And, we're out of points. Okay, well. That was fun. What are we going to do with the rest of our time? Oh, we can go make sure we're getting our traps upgraded. That's important, typically. Oh, hello, Doremi. Okay, so we can get more HP on the fences, more range on electrics, more use. Let's get more HP on our fences. And another use. The fences are the bread and butter of this sort of gameplay, so yeah. I'm feeling pretty happy about that. And we could just start off with an excursion. Get some materials. How much materials do we have right now? We're pretty low on ore. Which you can actually get... Where can... Oh, I don't... Have we found the place that's, like, specialized for ore? I think we did. I think it's in the west. Okay, who are we taking? Well, if we want minerals... Who's good at minerals? Darumi's good at minerals. Aito... you're good at minerals. I do think Nozomi's just generally good to bring because she can keep the health topped off very well. So we're bringing Nozomi. And I guess we can go Darumi and Aito for their mineral up. Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Go time!
I can support this motley crew. Now the question is, where exactly are we headed? I think we want to go to the west, right? The western coast, I think, is the place. We go to the west, the coast, and the north coast. Okay, so apparently this is the... This is actually the textiles place. Okay, so there must be a minerals place, right? There must be. Like, show me the map. So that goes to textiles. North goes to machines. East goes to plants. So minerals must be the south, right? Yeah, right there, south. And we've got a level 3 extinguisher, don't we? We'd better. Alright. We'll easy enemy encounter. Never hurt anyone. Okay. Let's get Executioner going. I mean, that's just a natural fit here.
Here we go! All well and good.
Isn't your... Yeah, Paralyzed Bullet will actually one-shot you.
Stay back!
Okay, now as for the rest of you... I got Side Slash. And yeah, this is easy.
Take that!
Darumi can hit these guys with a little bit of homicide. And I'll just turn and stab you. Oh, stabby stab.
This looks good.
Ooh, a screw. You found a man in a pharmacy. The interior has already been looted. There might still be something useful inside. Stealing is wrong? Yeah, sure. Even if it is a ruin, stealing is wrong. Best leave it and move on. In our scavenging mission. So we're trying to get south. In order to get south, it seems like going not south is actually the quickest way. You see a large flag planted on top of a broadcast tower. It seems like a useful crafting material. Let's not climb the tower. That seems needlessly dangerous. You find an area with some unusual looking plants. Which will you pick? How are the ones with face-like roots? You pulled up the plant and were greeted by a horrifying scream. Is it a living creature? Dang, we got mandrakes. Or, sorry, mandragoras. Of course. My bad.
Yes!
They're not mandrakes, they're mandragoras. We will continue our exploration here. I could use some more BP. Oh no, you dropped your bag. Everything fell into a nearby pond. We gotta wade. Ooh, you were able to recover your items, but the water was chilly and you caught a cold. I don't. We didn't even get anything for that. What the heck, man? Give me a 3. So Aito's like dead almost. You find a first aid kit. The box is old and beaten up. The gauze and other supplies still look usable though. We will dress our wounds. Well, Nozomi got healed. We'll go here and we'll actually use the combat encounter as an opportunity to heal. How's the game going overall? So far pretty well, I'd say. A lot of enemies.
Say when.
I was can slide slash the both of these guys twice. That's probably what you want to do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Here we go. Got it.
Okay,
This
you.
certainly isn't good.
I need not judgment. I need an execution right here.
You're in the way. Got it. Nice.
Now, Nozomi,
Whenever
if you
you're
could
ready.
please, like, stand right next to this guy and point blank shoot him with a paralyzed bullet.
Taking the shot.
Perfect. Alright, now we
My
do
body.
need a jury of our peers, of course.
It's killing game
Alright,
time.
homicide. But basically, we just need to hit both of these guys. Alright, guys, like if we get look at that,
Hi-ya.
and then a this, that gets us in a pretty decent position.
From me.
He's stunned, so he's not doing anything. Perfect. Alright, now it's time to heal everyone.
Leave it to me.
Little rescue bullets. Aito, why are you in, like, just barely not in the same... Okay. Aito, come
I
over
can
here.
Keep going.
Be friends with everyone, please. Do a little execution. It's fun. You'll like it.
Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Alright, now Nozomi. Get the crew healed.
I've got your back.
You saved me.
Hero. Whenever you're ready.
And again, please.
All good.
You have my gratitude.
Okay. Here's actually what we're
I
going
got
to
this.
do. We're going to do that again.
I'll help.
You saved me.
Hero.
Now, guess what? We're not ending our turn. Instead,
Let's
do a special
do
attack.
it.
Give him what he deserves.
Drop dead. Boring. Look what I found.
Ooh, asphalt. A little mystery is always nice. You find an altar with an odd statue, offering someone placed before it. We'll leave an offering. We lost the asphalt. And we fought hard for that. Whatever, we're probably gonna dump it anyway, but... How to do it in my terms, you know? You find an abandoned research lab. It looks like they studied mineral ore here. Grab some rocks from the lab, start flipping switches, or put an item into one of the machines. Let's put an item in. Alright, we lost the Mandragora, but we got gold! Is gold better than Mandragora? It is. Very much so. I approve. You find an old vending machine. There might be some rare products inside. Let's check the dispensing tray. Oh, you found a can of juice that someone left behind. Look at you! Perhaps someone forgot to take it. You gratefully accept it. 2 HP for Itar. Lovely. We're all back. Actually, we're already at full health. Whatever. It's fine. We like it. Yeah. Man, you know, so speaking of, like, food and stuff, I had a very interesting experience, like, last week. You find a creepy suit of armor while exploring an old-fashioned mansion. Did it move just now? Let's inspect that. Okay, it panthers in battle. This is a cool-looking zone, though. The caves. Okay, sheesh, 12 health? That's a lot of health. Okay. Obviously we can stun you.
We better get moving.
Can we get any interesting jury combos? Hit the both of you, that's something. I kind of feel like you're stunning him, probably.
I've got this.
And I can impact stab this guy twice. That kills him. If we jury you twice, that kills him. So it'd be on 2 AP. We'd spend 1 to get you. Yeah, okay, this should be fine.
Yes, leave it to me.
We go for the jury.
I'm ready whenever. Allow me to trim down their numbers. All well and good. Let's do this.
Then I impact stab this guy.
Here we go. All right.
It's killing game time!
I feel fine. And you get that twice, and then you stab him. Not you stab, you paralyze the big guy.
Fine. Go away! Totally wrecked! Whenever
Okay,
you're
then
ready.
Izome, please paralyze him.
Stay back!
Alright. Anyway, so I was out and about. Living my life. I'd just gone to the grocery store. And this guy definitely needs to be
Yes,
executed.
leave it to me. You're in the way. Got it. Nice.
Here we go!
And so, like you know the saying "beggars can't be choosers," right? I didn't realize there were people that like took that as a challenge. Like,
I got this.
basically,
I'll patch you up.
You have my
so I was driving back from the grocery store and I
My turn.
was on a like an on ramp, or off ramp technically, like you do, and then you always have the little, like, panhandler. Well, you don't always, but on occasion you have the panhandlers who are, you know, on the on or off ramp, just kind of
I'll take this with me.
hassling. Seems like a bit of an aggressive word, but just kind of standing out there being like, hey, give some money. And so, see, the thing is, yeah, I like giving money to the homeless or panhandlers or what have you. The vagrants, whatever the term is we're supposed to use these days. On occasion. But I don't carry much cash on me these days. Like, by much, I mean, like, any. Because you don't really need it in 2025. And research lab. We will mix all the chemicals together. What's the worst that could happen? You should have seen that one coming. Anyways, but I did not have any cash on me in this particular circumstance. But, like I said, I was on my way back from the grocery store, and he had a little sign that literally said, like, I'm hungry. Give me food, or give me money. I was like, well, he's hungry. I have food right here. So I offered him an apple, and he's just like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm like, again, he's not obligated to take it. I'm not offended or anything, but simultaneously, like, you're on the road, you're, you know, begging for money, on the claim that you're hungry, and you're not gonna take an. I mean, I get an apple's not probably gonna be enough calories for you for the day, but it's, you know, every bit helps. Yeah. So apparently beggars can be choosers, I learned. And I mean, if he wasn't going to eat it, it's better for him to deny it than to refuse it than to, like, take it and throw it out somewhere. So, with, like, I don't know. It was weird. It was a weird interaction. And I'm not sure if I made it weird or he made it weird. Like I don't know. Like, I guess maybe from, like, a safety perspective, he doesn't want to accept food just from random strangers. But, like, also, I'm randomly driving back from the grocery store. It's not like I've got poisoned apples just kind of on the standby in case the opportunity comes up. You know, I'm not the evil stepmother from Snow White or something. Okay, bronze statue. You polish it. Got a beautiful gem.
I'll take this with me.
But yeah, no. So I learned that apparently beggars can be choosers. Anyways, you find a shooting game at an abandoned arcade. Prizes are still lined up on the shelves. You can probably shoot one down. Get the gem. I took 5 damage? Gem didn't budge an inch. The ricocheting pellets hit Takumi instead. Jeez, I'm like almost dead. Now give me this. Got a rare metal. Did she just say poggers? Huh. Anyway, where are we trying to get to long term? What is that? That looks interesting. That looks very interesting. In any case, I think we go this way. Give me a 1. Give me the 5. You find jewelry in the box on the roadside. It seems to be locked. We'll pick it. You tried picking the lock with the tools you had on hand. You were able to open it, but there was nothing inside. Well, you didn't get injured, at least, so there's that. We gotta continue exploration from here. We've got, like, nothing on hand. You find a platform with strange symbols drawn up. Maybe it's an altar. Let's pray. Got a small red crystal. Lovely.
Oh, nice.
Towards the... Yeah, I mean, it's probably not going to kill us. You find what looks like a pine mushroom. It just so happens you're feeling hungry. Is it okay to eat this? Let's ask Ito. Okay, please stop calling. Jeez, 2 phone calls in 1 stream. Jeez. They weren't important, I don't think. Should really silence that. We'll ask Ito about it. Ito has seen this kind of mushroom in a book. He said it was edible. You fried it up and enjoyed it. Okay. That helps. What was... Sorry, I thought I heard something. What? It doesn't do anything? There's like literally a locked door right... I guess I don't have the key, but there's literally a locked door right there. Find a small hole in a cavern wall. There'll be something on the other side. Make it bigger. You tried to widen the hole by scraping the edge, but it collapsed and you could no longer go through it. Delightful. Got move -5 there, apparently. Give me a 1. What happens if we land exactly right here? Chats. They're messing with me. What? It's got... How is that not something? It's the most thing I've ever seen. Additionally, where does that go? Why is the cave area, like, by far the most interesting? Where does that go? There's so many different ways you can go in the caves. We need to, like, get a fight so we can heal properly. You find a small pond. The water is cloudy and you can't see the bottom. There seems to be something down there. We'll fish it out. Ooh, a bronze token. Lovely.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, give me the fight so we can heal. Nozomi's just kind of overpowered in these expeditions. Because she turns every fight into a possibility to heal. Anyone else feel... Well, you feel nothing.
Okay, your turn now.
Okay, I mean, several executioners. Oh, you can't get there? Really? My man? Okay, fine.
Say when.
Just leave it to me.
Time for action.
I guess Nozomi could paralyze. Well, not both of you. In that case, here's how I would run it.
Here we go.
I'm gonna impact stab this guy.
Here. Good to go.
You could maybe even think about air blading. I don't think it's as good as just a straight up side slash though.
All right.
I've got
Then
this.
Nozomi can paralyze this guy.
Gotcha.
And if we can clear out the small dudes, which
Yes,
I think
leave it to
we
me.
should be able to more or less.
I guess it's my turn.
We can jury.
Here we go.
Time
And
for
then
action.
get one more rescue bullet, or not a rescue bullet. Another paralyzed bullets, please.
Stay back.
Okay, we need everyone
Say
over
when.
here. So you're gonna come over this way and just stab through Ito to get to that guy. Now
I'm pressing
Nozomi. Time to, oop, not paralyzed bullets. A little rescue bullets to the rescue.
I'll help.
You saved me.
Okay, that's almost everyone at
Locked
full.
and loaded. I've got you.
You have my gratitude.
Here.
Okay,
Yes,
now it's
leave
just
it to
to
me.
execute this guy. How have I waited so long to the execution? It's like such a good move and like so obviously so.
Yes.
Okay, Saturn. Delightful. Okay, what's up this way? You see a hole in the road ahead. It's so dark you can't see anything. Yeah, we're not just blindly jumping into the hole. We're inspecting it. You found emergency rations that had fallen into the hole. They still look edible. Wonderful. And what's over here? Is this just the city? This is the plant zone. Okay. Okay. We don't really want to be here. But it's kind of cool that it takes us here, I guess. You find a sharp, sturdy axe. You can probably use it to cut down some of the nearby trees. We'll be cautious. Got a sturdy lumber, but Takumi took damage.
Here, I found this.
Okay, we need to find a place to turn around. Which is this place. Alright, so remember, we were here for our minerals mostly, and we have 2 minerals in our whole, like, backpack. That's great. You find a small hole in the cavern wall. Could do something on the other side. Alright, we're forcing our way through this time. Okay, took 4 damage. You forced yourself through the hole, but you found nothing on the other side. All you did was waste stamina. Well, at least we can get this thing.
What?
Hard stone. As opposed to all the soft stones that plague reality. You see shards of glass on the ground. You might be able to use them for something. We'll grab whatever. We got broken glass.
Nice.
Okay, where are we headed? There's some cool stuff down there. Guess we've exhausted most of our points of interest. You find a shooting game with abandoned arcade. Okay, we're aiming for the candy. We got 2 HP. Should candy give you HP? It's kind of unhealthy. Though it is calories, so... You find a creepy suit of armor while exploring an old-fashioned mansion. Didn't move just now. We attack it. The armor toppled over. You managed to catch it, but Darumi still ended up getting injured. We're fine. We don't need to heal yet. You pick up black ore. It smells kind of strange. Should you really take this with you? Well, break it open. Run a little analysis. When you crushed the ore, you found a glowing red ore inside. Okay.
We did it.
Got some red ore. So that's going to give us... Let's get rid of the screw.
This looks like a rare one.
Water-resistant fabric.
Wow!
Philosopher's Stone. Now that's a good haul. We'll definitely take that over broken glass. You find a small hole. Force your way through it. Darumi took damage. And there is an argument to turn back? I don't know. But we've gotten like about as much as we can hope for. Maybe we go over here, get what's in that chest, and then leave. You find an old jewelry store in the ruins. There might be something... A store in the cave. Okay. We ignore it and move on. There was a battle. Alright, how tough are these guys, though? Somewhat tough. No easy doubles.
I'm ready whenever.
And you could... Sheesh, this still takes a bit.
Time for action.
Bolstering? If only you guys were stood closer together.
Ready when you are.
I can impact step you twice. It's not a bad idea.
That's it. Let's do this. Got it.
Leave it to me.
Paralyze you twice. Here.
Yes, leave it to me.
Give me an attack potion. Power panacea.
Let's try this. We better get moving.
And we can just straight out execute this guy.
You're in the way. I'm ready whenever. Here we go. All well and good.
Okay. Can these guys get to Darumi? You can. Okay.
Whenever
Zombie.
you're ready.
paralyze this fool.
Pulling the trigger. I'm prepped and ready. Gotcha. Got it.
I guess it's my turn. I'm ready.
Use a power pen,
I
see
hope
it,
no one
please.
minds. Yes, leave it to me.
Little jury action. Sure.
Got it. Nice.
I could actually finish the job now, but that would be bad because we wanted to heal the
Time for
roommate.
action.
So let's get on
All
this.
good. Thank you.
Okay, Darumi, can you
Let's
just
go.
like
It's killing game time.
dash over here, please?
Locked
Just so you're all
and loaded.
together while we heal you.
I'll patch you up.
You saved me.
One thing I do kind of
Ready as
wonder
I'll ever
is,
be.
am I going to be behind the power curve in this
I've
game?
got your back.
You have my gratitude.
Hear it.
Since I don't kill off my own soldiers.
I've got this. Yeah.
Because it means I'm not getting extra BP from nice kills.
I'll take this with me.
Sticky tree sap, that's all we got from that? Get out of here. No, we're not throwing away the ore, we're throwing away the sap. You find a large turnip in the ground. You might be able to use it for something if you dig it out. Yeah, we'll take some leaves.
I'll take this with me.
And by take some leaves, I mean not take some leaves. Of course. You find a shooting game. The tin toy? Already took 3 HP? How? You missed your target and hit a bomb that was placed next to it? You were caught in the explosion and got injured? Why are there bombs then? The ground starts shaking while you're exploring an abandoned building. The best thing to do is run. Got a pebble?
Yes.
I know we're here mostly for minerals. I'm not sure I'm willing to throw out green. I guess we could get rid of the BP bronze for that. You trip and fall exploring some rooms. You end up in the basement. You explore it. You decide exploring the base to continue exploring the basement. It was dark and you fell down many times, but it was worth it as you discovered a rare ore. Some gold.
Look what I found.
Oh yeah, well the gold is definitely just a straight upgrade over a pebble. Ito's looking scary, but you find a small hole. Make it bigger? Oh, you wind a hole by scraping the edge, allowing you to go through. 100% chance of minerals. That's really good. Do we want to fight? I guess we're gonna have to. Here we go. What the heck are you? Okay, we can kill you, paralyze you. Okay, actually this is a very easy strategy.
Let's do it to it.
First we feel fine, okay? Don't know what you've heard about my condition, but it's fine.
Okay, okay.
I think you could you even follow up with this? No, you gotta feel nothing.
Don't bother me. Boring.
Okay, now,
I won't give in.
Nozomi, you could please just sort of deal with these guys.
Taking the shot.
Thanks.
I'm okay. Pulling the trigger.
Thanks.
I'll never surrender.
I feel like this shouldn't be taking as many shots,
Gotcha.
but whatever.
It's not over yet.
Can we get a jury trial, please? Okay, here's what you're going to do.
This certainly isn't good.
You're dashing.
I'm okay. I'll help.
You saved me.
The room is getting a bit mobbed right now.
Guess
We'll
I'm
be fine.
screwed.
We'll be fine.
We better get moving.
Bit of judgments.
Time for action. All good.
You have my gratitude. Say when. Take that! Let's go.
I do kind of feel like we're taking a concerning amount of damage. Like, we shouldn't have to heal this much.
All right.
Let's go.
It's not healthy.
Yeah.
And I feel fine, but...
We did it.
Supercomputer CPU. I mean, I'd take that over some sturdy lumber, at least.
What?
Coding. I still don't really know what we got. That's enough. for
That
us.
should do it.
We got a lot of items. We got a lot of minerals. 500 minerals. Plus 230%. That is a good haul. Perfect. Wonderful start to our adventure for today.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I'm tired. An episode's like 3 in the morning today. Anyways, is Emma's procedure finished yet? It won't be over. I don't like it, but there's nothing I can do for now. I'd better just go to sleep, I guess. I desperately pushed the horrifying images my head conjured up down into the depths of my thoughts. I spent the night floating in and out of a shallow sleep. So we're on day 81 now. Day 81.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine!
And 81? That means there's probably only 2 or 3 more like major conflicts.
Get ready for your 81st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Alright. As the morning announcement played, I got up from my bed.
Ah.
And how Emma's doing. I'll go to the cafeteria. I wonder how long it's gonna take us. Oh, hey. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Sorry to dirty your vision with my filthy visage. We're coming up on day 100 quickly. Can't wait to see Leo and go for a walk with him again. I want to share a meal with him too. I need to hold on a little longer to make that happen. When he said share a meal with him, he didn't mean the same food, right? There's no way he's eating dog food. Right? Oh, is there something wrong? Was my voice disturbing you? I'm sorry. I'll try not to make another peep. I'll be off then. Well, some people just let their dogs eat, like, human food. Look, the plate's clean or what have you. I don't know. That's probably technically animal abuse. I don't really know. I'm not really a pet person, so. As soon as I stepped into the cafeteria, Kako came up to me with a very cheery-looking expression. Takumi! Hey, Takumi, guess what? Emma is fine. He's going to make it. He is? Oh, yeah, have the rest of you heard this news? Don't talk to me unless you have a good reason. I had a great meal and a great bowel movement this morning, Sir Takumi. Good for you. You should listen to what Kako has to say. You should probably forget about me for a second and listen to Kako. There's a lot of food. I got nothing. Okay, I get it. We'll talk to Kako. Emma's really going to be alright? Yugamu said that? No, it wasn't Yugamu. It was a vision. I saw Emma in a vision. A vision? More accurately, I didn't see him. I just heard him. Oh, that's not concerning. When I was sleeping last night, I suddenly heard his voice.
I'm back, Kako. Sorry for worrying you. As you can see, I'm completely fine. That's what he said.
I hope this goes as well as you're anticipating. I sincerely do, but... Sounds to me like you were dreaming. It wasn't a dream, it was a vision. Emma will be back any moment now. Before the end of the day, probably. The end of the day? Yes, I'm right, I know it. Emma will be back soon. Kako's visions have all been on the mark so far. And we need to keep hope alive more than ever, wouldn't you say? Well, yeah, but I'm just concerned. This one seems a little vague. It seems very vulnerable to the, like, good old, like, no man of woman born thing, or what have you, you know? But there's no way he'll be completely fine. He's being reconstructed after all. That creep Yugamu said he couldn't guarantee he'd give him back his original form. Maybe his right side will be a robot and his lower half will be caterpillar tracks. If something like that happens, am I gonna have to act like it's all normal? But Lady Kako's visions showed that Sir Emma would be completely fine, right? At least that he would perceive himself as being fine. That's what he said. I'm back, Kako. Sorry for worrying you. As you can see, I'm completely fine. Then he surely will be. How wonderful. You're just gullible. Even so, let's trust in her vision for now. All we can do is wait anyway. Yeah, that's true. I'm so relieved. Suddenly I'm starving. I might even have a chocolate seafood pokeball. Chocolate seafood? Yeah. Looking utterly relieved, Kako gobbled down her strange meal. Then she left the cafeteria looking satisfied. A vision, huh? She's so reassured, but... Is Emma really completely fine? Can anyone be fine after being completely reconstructed? Maybe it turned out Yugamu only needed to make the bare minimum of alterations. Getting anxious isn't going to help me. For now, I need to trust Yugamu and wait. So, Chad, what are we thinking? Place your bets. How specifically is he going to be horribly and monstrously deformed when we find him again? I don't know. What if he gets like detached eyes? Like instead of being on his face, they're connected like stalks, you know? Like antennae style. Or antennae. Alright, I know we already went to the metal shop, but we have more materials now, so we're back. You need my help? Of course you do. I'll handle this. Really? We can't? Oh, we need more social studies skills to be able to get the next upgrade of our fences. I guess the other upgrades are fine. Not super inspired by them. Okay, well, in that case, we want to hang out with people who give us social studies skills. Who gives us social studies skills? It's been a while. I forget entirely who does what. Okay, Kurara does. Kurara and Kako, specifically. Okay. I mean, we've got a lot of material. Surely we should be able to get some good gifts that they'll appreciate, right? That's the least lounge. Has the fire extinguisher always been there? Yeah, probably. Maybe I'm just done observance. Okay. Okay, we can get a scented candle. Is that new? All sorts of magazines. So what? Do we want stuff for Kararu or and or Kako? E-reader. I bet Eto would like the e-reader. A microtransmitter. Did we already give girl power to Kako? I think we did. Does Kako wear a hairband? Hold up. Show me report cards. Kako does wear a hairband. Okay, we can also see what items we've given her previously, I think, right? Okay, yeah. And she's the only character who wears it. Okay. Nozomi also wears a hairband. And, okay, a lot of the girls wear hairbands. Okay. We'll try giving Kako a hairband. Perfect. Hairband with adorable flowers on an adorable girl. The resulting synergy would be off the charts. Naturally. Boom.
For me? Sure, I'll take it.
Doesn't sound like she loved it.
Huh?
I don't think we even got any... Oh, we didn't even... Who could that be? I opened the door, and standing there was... Oh, the air in here reeks. The filthy stench of lower-class poor boys. Okay, lovely. Are you here? This room is so cramped, it's like a kennel. Our rooms are the same size. Anyway, did you need something? Getting straight to business without offering a lady any tea. You don't have a shred of decency, do you? Well, I'd rather you weren't under the impression a noblewoman like myself would ever put her lips on a drink offered her in a doghouse like this. Seriously, Kurara, what are you doing here? We aren't even really friends. It seems like Yugamu is done. Huh? He told us to gather in the biolab at once. He's going to explain everything himself. Wow, it sounds like Kaka's vision actually came true. So Emma is really completely fine now, just like in Kaka's vision. How should I know? We're gathering in the biolab to find out. Right. Nozomi and Kyoshika are telling everyone else I'm going to the biolab immediately. Got it. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks. I don't need gratitude from the likes of you. I wasn't doing it for your benefits. I only came here because I was asked to. Don't get it twisted. After hastily rambling out that explanation, Kurara slammed the door and stormed away. All I did was say thanks. Is she that unused to people being nice to her? Anyway, I'd better get to the biolab. I need to find out what happened to Emma. He is okay, right? That's what he said in Kaka's vision, after all. I'm concerned. Go to the second floor biolab. Yeah, I don't really frequent the biolab, so I kind of forgot where it was for a moment. Oh, hey, Sebastian. Takemi, did you hear? Emma's procedure is finished. Yeah, I heard. I was just on my way to the biolab. Me too, but I'm a little scared. I don't know what he's going to look like. Just thinking about it makes me nervous. It's out of our hands now. We just have to go see for ourselves. You're right. Worrying won't change anything. Okay, here goes nothing. The biolab. Well. Well. If it isn't all of my drop-dead adorable pets, I feel like it's been so long. Where's Emma? Where's my brother? Kaka burst into the biolab and began frantically pressing Yugami for answers. She said she was relieved this morning, but it looks like she couldn't help worrying after all. Give me a minute. I've been treating him non-stop, so I'm dead tired. Could you bring me a cold cola? Ideally with ice. Well, I'll give you enough to drown in later. Just tell us what's happening with Emma. For the love of murder, you're all so impatient. Rushing me isn't going to change the results. But fine. I'll just start from the conclusion then. Emma's procedure was a success. Saved him. Really? See, I knew it. I told you my vision was right. But you said you couldn't guarantee that he'd keep his original form, right? What about that? That's right! What does he look like now? What does he look like? Well, he's perfectly sound. He has all his limbs, he can walk, and he can talk. But... so he hasn't changed at all? What's with the silence? He looks as cute as ever. Don't you worry about that. Really? You didn't fail to offer an equivalent exchange in your alchemy and end up transforming him into a repulsive monster? Where is he now? I want to see him. No need to rush. You just want to clean himself up a little. Clean himself up? He was probably nervous to see you after so long. I'm sure he'll be right back, though. At that very moment, a voice I hadn't heard in what seemed like forever echoed throughout the room.
It's been a while, everybody.
What?
Sorry for the wait. The grand return of Ima Sakumo is here!
Oh, is that it? Pretty lukewarm response to the return of a precious friend. Sirei, but why? Hey, come on, I'm not Sirei. You obviously are. I may look like Sirei, but on the inside, I'm Ima. I'm back, but in Sirei's body. What? This is absolutely bizarre. You're lying. Bring back in Sirei's body. What is the meaning of this, Yugami? Explain yourself, you degenerate butcher. The organs in Emma's body were a total loss, art included. But thankfully his brain was undamaged, so I rushed to salvage it. He popped it right inside Sirai's body, and thankfully it all worked out. You call this all worked out? But why did you pick that body? Of all the screwed up choices you could have made. I consider the options of placing his brain inside a capsule filled with artificial blood. But you wouldn't have to react if you ended up as just a brain, would you? So I decided to reuse Sirai's repaired body. I am so not sure how we should react. You know, it brings up questions now about the original origins of Sirai in the first place. Like, huh. But in this form, he has limbs and he can walk. I also attached a speaker that responds to electrical signals from the brain, allowing for the recreation of his voice. Personally, I think it was the best option. There's nothing good about it. He's cuter than he was before, so maybe this is actually a plus. And he's more compact and easy to use. Don't talk about our friend like he's an appliance! Emma, are you really my dear brother? Yes, I am.
I'm back, Kako. Sorry for worrying you. As you can see, I'm completely fine.
Brother dearest? Brother dearest!
Kako cried big, heavy tears as she embraced Sirai's body. Kako, please, everyone's watching. I was so worried. Ever since you went away, brother dearest, all this time. I thought I'd never be able to see you again. Kako, you silly girl, I'd never let that happen. But I'm sorry I worried you. It's all okay now. Man, what an unusual sibling reunion scene. For being real here, that's not really what this looks like. I'm sorry this all happened because of me. It's fine, my darling little sister was protected, and that's what matters. This is hardly more than a scratch. A scratch? You have a whole new body! Oh, there's no need to take pity on me. Rather, I like this body, you know.
Yeah!
I don't have to defecate or urinate anymore either, so you could even say I'm evolved. And you can't have relations with girls, so perhaps you've lost the burning lust typical of a pubescent boy. Yeah, I have lost that too. That's the thing you're bummed out about! Well, at least I didn't die. No matter how I look on the outside, I'm just glad to be alive. And the fact that I was able to protect someone important to me means I couldn't be more proud. Emma. I like your new body. It makes me feel reassured just looking at you. I think you look great. You look way better than a freak like me. I also want to get turned into Nigao. I know you're trying to be supportive, but can you two dial down? But if you're okay with this body, Emma, that's great. Yes, I'm totally okay with it. Please treat the new Ima You'd think I would know how to pronounce these names by now. The new Ima Tsukumo kindly. Yeah, your adorable words makes me feel it was worth working myself half to death. Experiences like this are rare. Disassembling a human body and transferring it to a completely different one. It's just so stimulating, so rousing. You only did this because you wanted a chance to play around with a human body, didn't you?
Hey!
Nevertheless, it's all thanks to you that I was saved. Thank you, Mr. Omokage. And an extra special thank you to you, Miss Kirafuji. Huh? Me? I heard you let the enemy absorb you in order to save me and the others. Not many people could do something so courageous. You're a real lifesaver. Oh yeah, I haven't thanked you for that yet. You saved my ass too, Nozomi. I'd like to offer my gratitude as well, Lady Nozomi. Thank you sincerely. Oh, you don't have to do that. If you hadn't acted in that moment, we would have all been out of options. You didn't just save the ones who'd been captured, but the entire team, too. Stop. You too, Takumi? You're exaggerating. Indeed, we owe everything to you, Nozomi, although I still say you were being entirely too reckless. But it all worked out in the end. We even got Emma back. Sorta. Yeah, it's such a relief.
Aha!
By the way, I have something important to tell all of you. Huh? Something important?
Ah!
I wasn't just held captive, I also gained information on the invaders. Huh? For real? What kind of information? Well, can I tell you tomorrow? For today, I want to indulge in our reunion a little longer. This was the longest Kako and I have ever been apart. Oh, that's right. Okay, let's talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, go enjoy some brother-sister time.
We will. Thank you.
Yes, my thanks to all of you.
We saw Emma and Kako back to their rooms, and then went our separate ways. Eventually, we all went back to our rooms.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
I wonder if he can still fight. Like, I'm thinking probably not, but... Geez, if not... I swear, I think we only used him for like 2 turns in the whole game.
Well then, good night.
This is still a shock. I never imagined Emma would come back looking like that. But I'm glad he survived. That's all that matters. I'm so relieved. It's making me tired. I think I'll be able to sleep soundly tonight. That night I was able to sleep peacefully for the first time in what felt like ages. And what, probably dream I had Kara as well? No, surprisingly not.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 82nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Yes, I mean, I guess at the very least, Emma's not dead. Technically. I got some good shut-eye. Got me feeling pretty refreshed. Watching the school announcement after seeing Emma makes me feel conflicted. Anyway, I'd better get to the cafeteria. I still need to hear what happened to Emma while he was captured.
Ah.
Emma's procedure was really tough. It was my first time doing a brain transplant. Thankfully it went well. I went all to the facilities in the biolab. I never imagined you'd reuse Siri's body. By the way, the brain you see inside that body, originally it was just a decoration. Really? No, it's unmistakably the real deal. It's him as a real brain. So the brain was a fabrication. Interesting. I could have been perfectly happy not knowing that. Yeah, I think it's an adorable brain. The consciousness inside, it also has something to tell us. But you gotta see him right away. With those morbid words, Yugamo slunk off towards the cafeteria. So the brain was initially fake. Interesting. Maybe, like, could be like an offset controller or something. Sir Emma looks like a mascot, but his brain is still that of a young man. Ha ha ha! How wonderful! It's like looking like a kid but having the mind of an adult. Speaking of childhood, in my youth I was very attracted to stories about Kojiro Sasuke, the legendary swordsman. His mysterious blade, Monohoshizou, was my first love. What the hell is she talking about? Agreed, Takumi, agreed.
Haha.
Good morning, Mr. Samino. Alright, everybody, eat a hearty meal to prepare for the next defensive battle. Right. Even though I know it's Emma inside of that body, it's not the kind of thing I can get used to right away.
Uh-huh.
Everyone, let me know if there's anything special you want to eat. I'll bring it for you. You ain't eating?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm quite alright. I don't really need food in this body. It's fine, really. I consider myself blessed to not have to deal with inefficient processes like eating anymore. He's mega bummed about it. Light enough for both of us. I'll take a rice bowl with fried fruit and an extra big dollop of fresh whipped cream. I would chocolate cake, something so too rottingly sweet I'll forget I'm depressed.
Okie dokie.
With an enthusiastic response, Emma ran to fetch the food. Even though I know it's Emma inside that body, things still feel really weird. Lady Tsubasa, you mustn't judge others by their appearance. But you're exactly as stupid as you look. By the way, can you fight in that body, Emma? No, it's not possible. This body doesn't have any human anima. So we can't use Emma during defensive battles anymore? Even though he leveled up? This is a game. Players would be demanding their time and money back. Useless and unpopular, so no one would be complaining if it were me. We'll be fine, even if Emma's not there. I'll fight enough for both of us and kill heaps of invaders. And honestly, you've already basically been doing that. We didn't really use Emma when he was available. Oh, I could weep. That's such a touching thing for you to say, Kako. I never even dreamed of it. Emma, you were listening?
Oh.
Seirei has high performance ears. Everyone keep your spirits up. There's no point in lamenting what's already happened. We can't redo the past, so we just have to face forward and keep on keeping on. I'll be moving to a support role so I can still be of some use to you. It'll be reassuring to have you there for us. That alone will drastically increase our fighting power. Now a fried chicken rice bowl with back fat and extra custard. Kako, aren't you overindulging? You'll lose your divinely slim figure. Forget that. What's the information you have on the invaders? Very well, I'll tell you all that I learned while I was captured.
Yeah.
As you all know, I was knocked out by the prisoner and taken away. The next time I woke, I was in what seemed to be a lab. A lab? I had the feeling several days had passed and that I'd been hauled quite a distance while I was unconscious. There were many strange machines there. It just had that quintessential laboratory look to it. Several commanders in those strange masks came and went during that time. What were they doing there? All kinds of things, including the research and development of the school invaders. Research and development? The beings we call commanders and their troops are actually two entirely different creatures. The commanders are intelligent like humans, but the troops have no intelligence at all.
Yeah.
They're just creatures intended for battle, created by the commanders. How fiendish. Do they cultivate them from seeds? Created in life solely for the purpose of fighting. That's so cruel. From one point of view, humans aren't much better in terms of forcing people to fight. Nonsense, we're nothing like them. Don't associate me with those abominations. So, Emma, what happened to you in that lab? place.
Yeah!
They were trying to learn more about us by extracting information from me.
Ah!
Just as we know very little about the invaders, they also seem to be largely ignorant of mankind.
Huh?
Huh? They don't know shit about humanity, but they're still trying to kill us all? Weren't they created by world death? That should mean they exist to exterminate humans, right? I don't really know. The fact remains they wanted information from me.
Yeah!
I guess that's also why they took Miss Majiro, but in the end they couldn't get anything major out of her.
Uh-huh.
So this time one of the commanders fused with me and poked around in my memories. Even shared memories when you were fused.
Yeah!
Apparently so. I don't know for sure how effective it was, though. But since I didn't know anything about the bigger picture here, it was all pointless. So then I was brought here while I was still fused so I could be used as a shield. I see. Maybe Siri didn't tell us the truth in case of a scenario like this. In the event we got captured, we wouldn't be able to give the enemy any intel about our side's operation. That clears that up. Now, what's this vital information you discovered? Yes, I'm getting there.
Yeah!
I don't know if it's a side effect of the fusion, but I actually don't remember much of what happened over there. But I do remember a few fragments of the commander's conversations. Their conversations. You could tell what they were saying. That also seemed to be thanks to the fusion. I can understand the invader's language now. Oh, we have a full-on translate. Ooh, okay, that's useful. That is useful. Seriously, that's hilarious. So what did the bastards say? What did you hear? They were talking about their strategy to form 2 squads and attack 2 places simultaneously. 2 places. One target was Last Defense Academy. That attack was led by the commander that fused with me. The other squad was going to Second Last Defense Academy. But it already fell. Maybe they just don't have good informational logistics? Huh? Second Last Defense Academy? But there's nothing left of it. Not since Nigao self-destructed to take out that insanely overpowered commander. There's nothing there now but a burnt field. Why would the enemy attack such a place?
Yeah!
According to what I heard, they'd understand the secrets of their enemy, that's us, of course, if they search for clues at the site of the other academy. Our secrets? They seem to think those secrets would lead to our defeat. Is that important? What are these secrets? My role actually realized to call me Darmy number 0 type Z. But there shouldn't be anything left at Second Last Defense Academy, secrets or otherwise. The commanders all have mysterious powers, though. Maybe they're trying to just do something with those. What kind of power could find clues in a burnt patch of earth? They're just following a dead end. Ha ha ha! Thank goodness, the enemy is so dumb. I bet they're saying the same thing about you. But if there really is a compromising secret there, then finding it would be bad news for us. In that case, why don't we go there ourselves? We can put together a task force. So we do the same as the enemy, split into 2 groups and have one go to the Second Last Defense Academy? I also think that's best. We should definitely avoid any situation that would give them an advantage. The final battle is approaching, after all. Final battle? They're currently preparing to launch an all-out attack on the school. An all-out attack? It's being spared by a commander they call the strongest and greatest of them all. The same exceptionally powerful commander that Takumi and others ran into at the other academy. Huh?
Nigo intended to take it out with him, but it's still alive. It just took some time for its wounds to fully heal.
Ooh, an eye.
Pretty soon, it'll have recovered and will return to attack the school in peak condition.
You're kidding! That monster?
The one you said none of you could stand up to when it attacked?
Yeah. This one's strength blows the other commanders out of the water.
How are we gonna deal with that? Like, if it still has the same stat line and stuff.
Alas, I couldn't lay a single finger or toe on it.
We've gotten a lot stronger since then. but I still get the feeling we won't be able to kill it.
It's like a Supreme Commander sitting at the very top of a dozen commanders. Supreme Commander? Its overwhelming strength is enough to make the other commanders tremble in fear. I was fused to one of them. I know that fear, so I know this really is their strongest and greatest warrior we're talking about. And that's who's going to lead the invader army in an all-out attack? If the enemy discovers a weak point before the final battle, we will be beyond screwed. We have to make the first move before that can happen. So let's form this task force and go investigate Second Class Defense Academy. Right, if we go now, we might still make it. If the commanders do have powers that will let them get something from the wreckage, they won't be shy about using them. We should wait until they get the secrets of the Special Defense Unit, and then immediately steal them back. You make it sound so easy. It'll be a cinch with me guiding you. Everything will be smooth sailing. He's a really immersed in series role. So who's going to be on this task force? We do another show of hands? No, leave the member selection to your commanding officer. I'll choose a team that's probably balanced in terms of strength. Email, that's still you in there, right? For now, we should prepare thoroughly. How about we sortie in... Or sortie? Soiree? Is the T sounding? Soiree in 3 days' time. Or maybe he's just saying sortie. Saying sort cutely. I don't know. Is that okay? Should we go right away? I don't know what the enemy is planning to do in that burnt-up field, but I can't imagine they'll be able to do it right away. Our goal is to take back whatever they find, so going too early would be meaningless. It's practically guaranteed that we'll end up fighting. We're going to need to prepare for that fight, too. I don't care what you do, just don't pick me, okay? Anyway, you have your orders for now, so hop to it. Dismissed. Don't pick me, I'm serious. And so it was decided to dispatch a task force to the former site of the academy. The second academy, that is. We all headed back to our rooms to prepare ourselves. The secrets of the Special Defense Unit. I have no idea what that could mean. But if they can put us at a disadvantage, we can't ignore it. We have to stop our enemies from getting their hands on that information. I'm not sure if I'll end up as a member of the task force, but I'd better start getting ready just in case. Alright. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. We are back. Okay, where we go? I still do think we want more social studies. How do I do get that though? Rec room is kind of the obvious play. A journal. Have I given... Sure, I've probably already given the curse spice set to Kararu before. Kararu. Destructive seasoning. Blend of every seasoning that outright destroys any flavor distinction. Well, that's gonna be for Kako. Kako, what spices do you want? Yes.
Can I really have this? Thank you, Takumi.
I feel like she's not giving me anything anymore.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Maybe, have I maxed out her skill?
Well then,
She
good
offers?
night.
Huh?
Look at my report card. Maybe I'm just maxed out on observation. And I need exploration now. Maybe that's it. Looks like there's nothing left for me to do today. I'll get to bed early so I'm ready for tomorrow. I immediately hopped into bed and ended my day there. Day 83.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 83rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Guess it shouldn't have been a surprise that brain was fake. I mean, the heart is definitely fake. Well, off again to the cafeteria. Is there another way to start the day? Not really. I would have volunteered for the task force if we were raising hands for it. I'm made for offense, not defense. I made a rival gang meet all by myself once, you know. Of course, I creamed all those idiots. The only problem was I promised to do some fundraising as part of my volunteer work after, so I got stuck holding a donation box while I was soaked in blood. What a terrifying fundraising campaign. But it was worth the trouble. Everyone who passed by ponied up. How could they not? Just imagine this guy covered in blood asking you for money. Yeah, I'm not sure you're allowed to do that. A veiled threat. Or maybe even a not so veiled threat.
Whew!
Everyone, good morning. Looks like we're all here. Then I'll make my announcement. I've selected the members of the task force. You're full of energy this morning. Aren't mornings usually supposed to make you want to kill yourself? I recharged plenty last night. Sir Emma, I didn't know you were rechargeable. So who are the members? Yes, listen up. Time for the big announcements. Thoughts? I'm fine either way. A task force. Who will end up going, I wonder? I suppose we better listen to what Emma has to say. Oh, a depressing morning like today. The girl just wants to watch some gory splatter movies. It seems like Ima's carefully considered the members for the task force. Why don't we hear him out? I'm way better on offense and defense. I'm cool with being on the task force. Ima's fully stepping into Sierra's role, isn't he? I know, but like myself, doesn't belong in some pissing task force. Someone of my caliber should always be front and center in the main group. I'm enjoying the biolab, so I'd prefer not to have to go. Emma came up with the members of the task force. Looks like he really took the balance of skills into consideration. Honest question, how? He hasn't been here for like the last couple weeks. He doesn't know what we're capable of. Don't pick me, no matter what you do not pick me. I'm so serious. The task force, if you just need bodies, you can bring a useless hanger-on like me along. After taking into account the balance of the strength here, all the team members going to the second to last defense academy. Gaku, Maruko, Nozomi Kirifuji, Shoma Ginzaki, Tsubasa Kawana, Kurara Usuzuki, Higamu Ukage, and I've also decided to add myself. So not me. Huh, he didn't say my name. That's a first. I thought I had like serious protagonist energy. Wait a minute, why am I going? Forcing a noble like myself to go. What criteria did you use for your selection? Like I said, the balance of strength, mostly. And as your commanding officer, my decisions are final. If you don't comply, I'll detonate the bomb inside your body. I have that function now, you know. Stop! You're a bigger dick than the real Sirei! Anyway, I decided this lineup of members was the best choice made after a long, sleepless night of deliberation. Not that I need to sleep anymore. You know, I don't know. It's an interesting thought process. Like, if there was, say, like a pill, we'll say, that you could take, that just made it so you didn't have to sleep anymore, would you take it? I mean, like, in terms of pure efficiency, I kind of almost feel like you have to. Again, barring any negative side effects or something. I will say this has been out on the market for like 50 years, and like, it's safe. I don't know, though. Like, if I could get a pill that was cut the amount of sleep you need in half, I think that's a no-brainer. Like, for sure you do it. But I don't know, like, I'm not sure I want to be awake 24/7. Right? I do feel like the act of just kind of going to sleep, being unconscious for a bit, it's a good, like, end point for the day. Good sort of ability to kind of refresh and start the new day with not really a blank slate, but a blank-er slate at least. I don't know. I guess the big thing is just like 24/7, constant, unceasing consciousness. Yeah, like just something deep inside me just kind of rejects it. Like that's just so antithetical to the human experience. And I can't really justify it. I really can't. But like it just feels wrong. And sometimes that's a feeling you gotta respect and listen to. Maybe in this case. Maybe not. Who knows? No more slumber parties for you. So once again, our task force to investigate the remains of the other academy are as follows. Nozomi Kirifuji, Shoma Ginzaki, Gaku Maruko, Tsubasa Kawana, Kurara Usuzuki, Higamu Okoge, and myself. The remaining 6 of you will stay here and defend the school. It should take us 3 days to make the journey there and back. Okay. The ones staying behind are me, Aito, Kiyoshika, Darumi, Kako, and Takamaru. That's a reasonably competent team. Would have liked to have Nozomi on the crew, but other than that, and Tsubasa. Understood. Leave the defense to us. I'm going to separate from you again, Ima. It's okay, Kako. I'll be back before you know it. We leave in 2 days, right? We'll have to get ready before then.
Uh,
Hey, how about we just forget this idea? Who even cares about secrets? He's disobeying Mr. Commanding Officer, sir. Blow his ass sky high, please. As you wish. No! Emma, you're scaring him with your jokes. I don't think he's kidding. It ain't his first offense. He did stab me that one time. Hey, that is in the past now. I'll blow you up for real if you keep dwelling on it. I knew he was serious. Anyway, let's all work on our preparations. If we get attacked and caught off guard while the others are away, we'll be in trouble. Stop being so anxious or I'll make you go boom. You just want to blow people up, don't you? We had a very rowdy breakfast together, then went back to our rooms. Okay, so I need to... So, I'm not part of the task force, so I'll be staying here. Kind of disappointing, but if it was decided based on power balance, there's not much I can say. We'll have to defend this place with just the 6 of us. So I'm going to have to be extra prepared. Okay. So we need to talk to Carrara. Surely we must have some good stuff for her. Oh, you know what else? We could use the library. Actually. Let's try to get stuff with Carrara while we have her with us. So, just as reference, what have we previously gotten from her? Okay, so you like the curry. That's all we know about you. Great. We got this. We got this. What would she like? Probably not food stamps. And this is a rare... I mean, this is caviar. That's very, like, rich girl energy. Happy powder. No scooter. She might like a microtransmitter. Ball gang. Punk style. Does she have punk style, chat? All of a sudden, I have like no idea what she wants. Like, who even is this person? Motorcycle manual now. An Iron Maiden. Tombstone. That's clearly for our other guy. Grab. I could see the fire extinguisher, maybe. Escape reefs. I mean, we could just go women's swimsuit on the idea of surely all women like the women's swimsuit. If we don't have a better idea. Wedding dress might be a bit forward. Gold gas can. Very expensive. I could see earplugs too. Party poppers. Ritual items. A noose. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're gonna check and see if she is available to hang out with today. Okay, she is. Alright, so we're just gonna hang out with her like normal. But first, I'm kind of curious. What's Kako doing in the connecting hallway? Hey, Kako. I'm not someone who needs to be protected anymore. It's my turn to protect all of you. We thank you for the dedication. Okay, was it second or third or first floor? It's gonna be first floor then. Alright, where are you? Tomato head. Alright, Karara. Ah, Takumi, just the peasant I was looking for. Takumi palms on the floor now. Crawl around like a mule so I can ride on your back. You can't go around demanding that. Why do I have to let you ride me like an animal? Because I'm a celebrity and you're a nobody. No further explanation required. Yeah, explanation definitely required. Stop your insipid blithering and take me where I command you to take me. I'm tired and I don't want to walk anymore. I'm going to make you my chariot for life. I ignored Karara's shrieking as I fled. Man, this is why nobody likes rich people. Your experience unlocked the keyword celebrity. Interesting. Celebrity. So would she like things that are for celebrities? Maybe. Wait, celebrity. Is celebrity like the same root as like celebrate? Is it like celebrated individuals? Oh, hey, Nozomi. Are you going to train as well, Takumi? You mind if I join you? Okay. Let's take a look at our filters here. Let's try celebrity stuff. Silverware. Serving silverware. Silver tableware. Perfect for high dining. Nobles loved it in the past because it reacts to poison. Perfect. You're a very high-class individual. Yes, Karara?
How did you know something like this would please me? Are you that in love with me?
Well, no. What expression? There we go. There we go. What you like to see?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Huh?
Already time to sleep. Day 83 is done, then. The end of our time at the school is getting closer. We still have some huge hurdles to overcome before we make it to day 100. Namely, the final battle. An all-out attack led by that monstrously powerful Supreme Commander. Can we really defeat an opponent like that? I shouldn't be acting weak. We will win. I refuse to lose. Then we'll all go back to the complex. Garwa's there waiting for me. I'll figure it out somehow. As I was talking myself up, I slowly fell asleep. Day 84.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 84th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
first things first, off to the cafeteria. Everyone's probably there. And I'm tired. I'm trying to keep my eyes open right now. Ugh. Oh. We'll talk. I'll be back. Hold up. Sorry, didn't see you there.
Huh.
Hi there, Samino. How lucky that you get to see me first thing in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding. I just wanted to try pretending to be Siri. No more iffy jokes, please. It's too weird with you looking exactly like him.
Ah.
Putting a happy smile on your face in a gloomy battlefield is an important part of my job. That's why I'm pretending to be Ima, who's actually dead. I thought it would help lighten the mood.
Hey!
I told you to knock it off.
Ah.
As you wish. Well then, I'll be heading off to the cafeteria. He is joking, right? I mean, if the old brain was fake, it is conceivable, actually. Good morning, everyone. We're all here, right?
Ah.
If anyone is sleeping in, the rest of you will take responsibility for them. I'll blow you all sky high. What the hell? He's more of a tyrant than the real Siri. You're kidding around a little too much, Yuma. Anyway, today's day 84. Just 16 days left until day 100. Yeah, so the end's almost in sight. Pop quiz, Kiyashika. How many days are left?
Huh.
Sir Takamaru just stated that 84 days, I believe. Not quite. We can't let our guard down yet, though. That goes double for the second last Defense Academy task force. And Oni's all-out attack is approaching, too. With that, the super strong Supreme Commander is leading it. Whatever, this time I'll tear that strongest and greatest warrior apart. Or maybe I'll be the one getting torn apart again. If we can just survive this last odd attack, we can win this war, right? Yeah. That's exactly what we're going to do. We'll make it work somehow. With an amazing team like this one, we're sure to get an amazing outcome. But what happens on day 100? What's the secret plan to save humanity from world death? I'm just a worthless maggot face, so I can't even imagine. Maybe a powder powder. He gets us all high as hell, will rain down, and everything will all be better. I don't think that's it. How to stop a widespread global catastrophe from this school. It's a complete mystery, isn't it? Maybe whatever's in the defense room will help. There's no sense dwelling on things we can't understand. We just have to vanquish the evil ones. Let's forget about day 100 for today and focus on tomorrow's task force operation. We're going to prepare exhaustively throughout the day. Same goes for those of you staying behind. Yeah, of course. After that, we finished our breakfast and then went back to our rooms. The task force leaves tomorrow. Word about everyone who's going, but those of us left behind have our work cut out for us too. Only have half of our defenses after all. If there were an enemy raid, that's why I better prepare as much as I can while everyone is still here. Alright, how is our report card looking? I mean, we're getting there in exploration. Still a little ways to go. Okay, okay, let's go for... Surely one of these magazines would interest her, right? A 5-star novel? History? Wrestling? the occult? I don't know. 60? I'd say let's just go for all girls with like a girl's swimsuit, yeah? Boom. That's a good theory. Maybe. She might hate this.
This is a surprisingly sensible choice coming from you. I suppose you deserve some praise.
Okay, seems to have worked. 8 exploration. Okay. Did that even make the list? It's not a preferred item, but it is like an acceptable one, I guess. Yeah, it's not really relevant to like our actual mechanical goals, but I think it'd be funny to do. So we're gonna do it. Oh, hi, Kako. Hey, Takumi, want to play roulette with me? Not right now, sorry. It is the Gift-O-Matic too. Yeah. Like, I'm really kind of curious, because, like, and some of these items are a little ridiculous. In particular, wedding dress. Quality woman's dress for those who plan to marry, as well as those who don't, but just want to try it on. So we're gonna try giving a wedding dress to someone. Because it's, like, such a ridiculous and over-the-top gift. Who to give the wedding dress to? Who else other than Nozomi, of course.
What? For me? Thank you. I'll take good care of it.
Okay. I'm curious, did that qualify as like a preferred item? We know nothing about what she actually likes. Wow. Granted, she's been like unavailable for gift giving a lot.
Eddie, soldiers,
so
it's time to hit the hay.
Kind of makes sense.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Today's already done, huh? The task force leaves tomorrow, and we split in 2. The team going to second to last Defense Academy is Nozomi, Shuma, Gaku, Tsubasa, Karara, Yugamu, and Ima. That leaves 6 staying behind. Me, Eto, Kiyoshika, Darumi, Kako, and Takamaru. I'm a little worried, but I'm sure things will be fine. We've always managed before. I guess I'd better sleep for now. I lay in bed and closed my eyes, falling into a deep sleep.
What?
Our Kara dream? This seems notably less pleasant than they normally are.
Help me.
Kara? Why do the invaders have you? No, that's not right. That's...
Nasumi!
Taku. Me. Help me. No. Don't come closer. Don't help.
Is this what's going to happen?
Run away. You have to get away. Even if you're the only one.
Nasumi!
Ugh. Probably just stressed. The idea of her like going out on the mission. I jolted awake and heard myself screaming. It was still dark outside. My whole body was rife with exhaustion. It was like I'd been on the battlefield until mere moments ago. Did I have a dream like that? It was different from my earlier dreams of Karma. It had no connection to any past memories. It was just a nightmare. An incredibly vivid one at that. I'm drenched in sweat. Hey, who's here this late? Oh, maybe someone heard me scream and came because they were worried? Well, it'll be kind of awkward if I woke somebody up. Idle thoughts crossed my mind as I opened the door, and the moment I did, there was a voice verging on a scream. Takumi, it's horrible! Tsubasa, what's wrong? It's here. What's it? I saw that invader covered in undying flames. Oh, finally, someone else! I'm not crazy! Yes! I mean, that is very serious. We gotta take a look at this, now. Day 85. Wait, we don't actually... Huh? Huh? Why did we cut out?
Up and out of
I'm
troops!
confused.
Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 85th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Now then, you only have 15 days left at this school. Ahead of you lies the salvation and prosperity of humanity. Everything hinges on all of you. Keep fighting through the remaining days with hope in your hearts. Long live humanity! And long live the Special Defense Unit! Long live Last Defense Academy!
Yeah! It's not just Takumi now. Tsubasa's also seen the strange invader. Satake wasn't making it up.
Hey!
Why would I lie? So this specter appeared in the parking lot. Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I figured I'd do some maintenance on the school bus and went over there. And there it was, standing in front of the bus, floating and swaying there like a ghost. Ugh, you're freaking me out, man! Wow, I wish I could have seen it. I want to tell me what's on the other side. I got so scared my legs gave out from under me. I barfed a bit too, but I already cleaned that up. What was it doing in the parking lot? Obviously, it was trying to destroy the school bus and sabotage our efforts. But the school bus was fine, wasn't it? Yeah, I checked it all over, but nothing was broken or malfunctioning. You must have got there just in time, Lady Tsubasa. Bravo! Maybe, but if that invader really was trying to destroy the school bus, would it really stop without putting up a fight? It didn't even try to attack me. It just vanished like a wisp of smoke. Like it wasn't even hostile to begin with. But if it's an invader, it's a foe all the same. That's true, but... What if it's the other way around? What do you mean, Kako? Maybe this apparition wasn't in front of the bus because it was trying to destroy it. Maybe it actually wanted to protect it. Huh? Why would an invader protect our school bus? And what would it be protecting it from? I just offered up one possibility. Not a very good one, if you ask me. I'm sure we're all very bothered by the mysterious invader, but I'm more concerned at Miss Kawana's leg. Her leg? Did something happen? Oh yeah, I twisted my ankle a little when I fell down. I'm sure it's no big deal, but... Was it your left ankle, or maybe your right ankle? What are you going to do with that information? But Tsubasa is part of the task force, right? Can she make it with her leg like that? It'll heal if she dies and gets revived. I have to die because of a sprained ankle? Absolutely not. I'm too scared. I can replace it with a high-performance prosthetic for you, so long as you don't mind having this one chopped off. I mind. But we can't send someone with an injury on the task force. Nozomi, is something wrong? It's fine. It's nothing. I don't know what's wrong with her. She seems so down. Did something happen? I'm sure that she didn't have the same dream from the other point of view, right? That might have just been a dream, but I have the feeling I shouldn't ignore it. If something happens, it'll be too late for me to regret not taking this chance. Tsubasa, will you switch out with me? Huh? This mission to the other academy will almost definitely end in a fight. It's dangerous for you to go with an injury. Plus, you'll heal faster if you stay here. I'll go in your place. That would help if it's okay with everyone else. Takumi, switch with me, bro! I'll stay here! This doesn't concern you.
Yeah.
Switch out members, huh? That may indeed be the best option. Understood, then I ask you to take Miss Kawana's place on the task force, Mr. Sumino. Sorry, Takumi. It's all good. Don't worry about me. Seriously, don't worry about him. He's only interested in sniffing around after Nozomi.
Hey!
Hey, I am not! That said, it is true that I'm worried about Nozomi. First I had that dream, and now she's looking weirdly gloomy. She's not just a little down. She doesn't look well at all. Taki, if you're really going, at least take this in exchange. What's this, a drone? Yeah, I made a small recon drone. Thought it'd be useful for scouting the area. It'll definitely be handy, thanks. Well then, why don't we start heading out? Are we done talking about that flaming invader? Of course I'm concerned about it, but it doesn't seem like we're going to think our way out of this situation. Those of you who are staying behind, be very wary of it, alright? Right, got it. Then the operation begins. Task force, get to the parking lot on the double. Everyone, be careful. Remember, there's no revival once you're off school grounds. If you die, that's it for you, got it? No need to make a point of it. Parting with all of you is difficult, but I wish you the best. Our secrets, I hope to hear all about them when you're back. We've got this. See you guys. In the end, we didn't find out anything about the incident with the flame invader, but for now, we have to head out. I'll go to the parking lot. Well, I mean, actually. Any parting words as you see us off? Don't do anything stupid. If you're in danger, if you guys get wiped out, we'll be screwed over here, too. I'm really sorry for all the trouble, Takumi. At least get some use out of the recon drone, okay? Leave the school to us. We'll defend it to the very end. Even if it costs us our lives. Please be careful and watch over Emma for me. If things get dangerous, you should think of me. My inspiring visage will fill you with hidden strength. Bon voyage. We'll probably all be dead by the time you get back. Nozomi, what is it? I'm sorry. I was just spacing out for a minute. So it's time to go. We better get to the parking lot. After speaking in an overly bright manner, Nozomi left the war room. She really is looking in pretty bad shape. I think taking Tsubasa's spot was the right choice. Okay. Onwards. Wonder what's in store for us there. What, in the exact wrong direction, didn't I? Yeah, there's the stairs I went down initially. Here's the parking lot. I'll never learn. Everyone all ready? We're departing right away. Sebastian's not here this time, so who's gonna drive this thing? I've got it covered. I used to drive the women in my neighborhood around for their night work. You have way too much life experience for someone your age. It's true, not many people can say they've been mascots before. I don't think that's what he's referring to here. I'm a little worried about leaving Kako, but I have to trust her to handle herself now. I really think going back there is pointless, but I guess my hands are tied. I never imagined we'd be going back to the second to last Defense Academy. What do you suppose is hidden there? I can't think of a worse move than intentionally going into enemy territory. I was actually hoping to develop a new drug, but I guess I can enjoy a bus ride with you cuties instead. I will do everything in our power to be as useful as garbage can possibly be. Okay, so yeah, so this crew, I mean, you're okay, you're alright. This is very much the B team, I'm realizing. Like, your turrets can be useful, but your main attack isn't great. You're just really low power. Oh, this... Yeah, this is not the crew I wanted to be with. Okay, let's get going. Zomi, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It's nothing at all. Let's go. Seriously, what's with her today? No, maybe it's just that time of the month. Who knows?
Okay, time to floor it!
I'm begging you, dude. Just drive safe. I get real car sick.
Because you're poor.
Those two things are completely unrelated.
Ima, you do know where second to last Defense Academy is, right?
No problem. I got Miss Kawana to install a GPS. All I have to do is follow the directions in my head.
What the heck was that about? What the hell, man? Lay off the brakes! Hate my freaking head! What is it? Don't tell me it's invaders. Oh no, that's not it.
Yeah!
Emma, what's the matter? Look at that. Emma pointed out the window. Oh, that's... I turned to look in the direction he was pointing at. All I saw was a cityscape of wreckage. No, that wasn't it. Immediately after I saw that, Emma was talking about, I let out an involuntary cry. Is that? No way, but who? For now, let's get a closer look. What? Yeah. We rushed off the school bus. What's going on? Once we got closer to it, all of us were at a complete loss for words. We hadn't been mistaken. Laid out there on the roadside was a blackened mummy. Oh, wait a minute. Glasses. Black. The end result of someone having their hemoanima sucked out.
What is that? Why is one of these mummies in a place like this?
It's gotta be a commander, right? One of the commanders was killed here?
No, that's not it.
Huh? What do you mean?
This isn't a commander. This corpse. It's Hiriko.
Yeah. What? Isn't that friend of yours that went missing? Wait a moment, please. How could this be Hiriko? No, I think Mr. Sumino might be right.
Take a look at the stuff on the ground nearby. Those glasses. And that scrap of clothing.
Yeah. It's just like what Hiriko wore. The glasses and clothes must be hers.
It can't be. No, I'm afraid it is, as much as it pains me to say it. Why? What happened to her? Duh, it's the invaders! They killed her! But even if that's true, what kind of invader? For someone as strong as Miss Shizuhara, to end up like this? Hey, we don't know much about this girl, remember? What kind of person was she? She's Hiroko Shizuhara. Started at the last defense academy just like us, but she was already used to battle and was insanely strong. Somehow she experienced fighting invaders before she even came to the school. After Sarah was destroyed, she acted as our leader. She was going to guide us through our time at the school. She was a total tyrant, too.
Hey!
But then she suddenly vanished before she could take over completely. One day she was there, the next she was gone. I don't understand.
Why is she lying dead in a place like this?
I bet after she abandoned us and ditched the school, she got attacked by invaders right here. Would she really abandon the mission? She seemed so determined to see it through. Well, seeing as we found her as a blackened mummy out here, we do know that somebody absorbed her hemanima. Just like when we finish off our enemies, she had her hemanima absorbed by one of them. In other words, she was murdered. Could it have been that Supreme Commander dude? What if it absorbed Hiriko's hemanima and got even stronger? What do you do now? We're so screwed! Pipe down, you gutless little vagabond. You're falling apart already and you've never even seen the thing. I understand you're shocked by finding this. We can't just sit here and watch the clouds go by. But what do we do with Hiriko? Should we bring her back to the school? What good would that do? We certainly can't revive her now. It would be a waste of time to turn back after coming this far. You need to hurry up and get to the second last defense academy. It doesn't mean we can just leave her like this. Let's bury her. Huh? I wish it didn't have to be here, but let's at least make Hiriko a grave and give her a proper burial. As soon as she said that, Nozomi started digging in the ground with her bare hands. I'll help. Me too. This is the least we can do for her. If we must. Nozomi, your bare hands aren't going to cut it. It'd be faster to make a tool to dig with. She was a hard ass, but she was our friend. Yeah, she was. She just didn't know how to show it sometimes. Okay, I'll make a grave marker for the girl who got killed by an invader before achieving whatever it is she set out to do. We all worked together to dig a hole, then lowered Hiriko's body into it. That place was no longer a random spot on the road. It was her grave.
Hiriko, I hope your soul can rest in peace. Although I'm sure you don't remember a parasitic pig like me anymore.
Man. We might have had our misunderstandings, but I'm fighting now too, you know? Not that I ever got to fight alongside you.
I wish we'd tried harder to get along with you. But regret doesn't turn back time.
I don't know how she vanished from Last Defense Academy, or what led to her ending up like this, but we'll win this war for her as well. I think that's the best way to honor Hiroko and Moko for their sacrifices.
Hello, Earth to mascot of mediocrity. Something on your mind? Or are you too lost in your twin-cest fantasies to say anything?
Yeah!
Oh yeah, it's nothing. More importantly, we've eaten up more time than I thought. Let's hurry, I'm going to really get it to get back on track. That's right, we need to complete our mission as soon as possible. Farewell, Hiriko. We left Hiriko's grave and boarded the school bus. Once again, we departed for second class Defense Academy. After burying Hiriko, everyone was silent. I passed the time on the way to our destination looking out the window. Day turned to night. The bus continued all through that night. And several hours later, day 86.
It's already light out.
My butt is killing me. Are we at second to last Defense Academy yet? Nobody told me it was this far.
Ugh, must you constantly fill the air with your whining and rancid breath? Ugh, you're never going to get anywhere in life.
Shut up! I just haven't shown you what I can do yet.
It's okay, Gaku. No matter how worthless you get, I'll always be the scum under your shoe.
That doesn't make me feel better at all.
We should be getting there soon, right? How's it look, Ema?
The GPS says we're almost there, which means time to burn rubber on the final stretch. Everyone, hold on tight.
Yeah, well, just don't go crazy.
Hey, try not to drive too crazy, okay? Hiya! The need for speed is calling for me.
Oh, I forgot about this little animation. It's charming.
Looks like we're almost at second to last Defense Academy.
Finally. Being around here again sure takes me back.
But what could possibly be here when the school's just a pile of rubble?
Sheesh, man. You ever heard of like a controlled stop? I warned you at the brakes, dude. I'm taking brain damage over here. Forget that. Look over there. Huh? As I looked through the windshield, we were all stunned into silence. What the? Why is the school still standing in the second last Defense Academy building? It was blown to a million smithereens by Nagao, right? There's no way there could be so little damage after an explosion of that size. Did the commanders do something? Could they have used some bizarre power? What kind of ability could do this?
Yeah.
At any rate, I think we'd better assume there are already invaders inside. It's dangerous to rush in before we know what the enemy's power is. We could fall into a trap and then we'd be screwed, like when a certain team got brainwashed. This isn't the time for your snide remarks, Scutterat. Now that's going too far.
Yeah.
Well, this might be the time to use that thing. The recon drone Tsubasa gave us. Why don't we use it to look inside the school? Yeah, let's use the drone to take a peek at what's going on inside.
Aha!
Aye, aye, I'll get it in the air. You can leave the steering to me, too. As soon as Emma booted up the drone, it flew out of the window. Remote controlled by Emma, the drone flew off toward the school. And then through a window on the second floor. Ooh. Just as I thought, the school was teeming with invaders. They didn't repair the school building by themselves, did they? There's no way it could be rebuilt to this extent so quickly.
Yeah!
For now, I'll just scout around with the drone some more. We might learn something. Careful so they don't see it.
Aha!
Easy peasy, just watch this. Use the drone to investigate second to last Defense Academy. Make your way to your destination while avoiding enemies. Being discovered will restart the mission. You can move the drone up and down with the space, allowing you to progress without encountering enemies. However, the drone is unable to hide in rooms, so you'll need to quickly figure out the enemy movements to make your way to your destination. Gotcha. Okay. What's going to... Okay, well. So we gotta go... Okay, we can go, like, over. Probably. Just one guy? Easy. Easy. Okay. Woo!
Yeah!
The door to the defense room is open. But there is nothing inside this one, right? Can you look inside anyway, Emma?
Uh-huh.
Roger that! What is that? What is it? Looks like some sort of... Okay, well there's a commander.
Time is turning back?
So this is what it's like on the other side of that. Huh. Looked like there was like some sort of rift in space-time over there. He's the alarm! We got found out!
Ah.
How mortifying. I would have guessed we'd be the ones setting off the alarm. Tucker, did you see that? Yeah. Nigao was coming back. Little by little, but he wasn't being repaired. It was more like time was moving in reverse. And does that mean that great ability is... He can turn back time?! Oh no! This is gonna be like playing as the player character in Fire Emblem Three Houses. How do you beat that? Did it restore the whole school using that power? That's incredible. But why were they fixing Nigao?
Yeah!
Maybe that's where the secrets of the Special Defense Unit are hidden. Inside of Nigao? If he has any information that could lead to our downfall, we can't let them get their hands on it.
Uh-huh.
We need to strike fast and take Nigao back from the defense room. We're the ones attacking the school now. You should see the other way around. From what we saw during the recon, there's not a huge crowd of enemies. We'll definitely win, even with our numbers. Not that I can guarantee anything. Guarantee it, please, for me. We don't have time for your squealing. Let's exterminate those freaks. I'll do my best to not slow you down, despite being totally useless. Nozomi, are you going to be okay? Huh? What do you mean? Well, it's just you seemed a little down before we left. Oh, sorry, that was nothing. I just wasn't feeling great. It might be the lingering effects of Yagamu's poison. I'm fine now, so don't worry. Okay, good. Yes, I was just overly worried because of that weird dream. Anyway, I'd better focus on the battle coming up.
Okay, everyone, break a leg! The roles are reversed, but we're going to attack second to last Defense Academy and get Nigo back from the enemy!
Alright, crew. Here we go. It's a healthy defense force.
Stopped by the defensive barrier. We'll have to destroy that before we can get in.
Our roles really are reversed this time.
By the way, you had a Revive-O-Matic at second to last Defense Academy too, right?
Oh no, are you saying they might use it against us?
Yeah, there was definitely one in the infirmary. If the school building is restored, maybe the machine is usable again.
Then we can be revived if any of us fall in battle.
Mr. Mariko, you can die without worrying about it now.
Why are you assuming I'm gonna die? I'm trying not to do that, man.
In an offensive battle, you win by destroying the enemy's barrier generator. Dodge the onslaught of attacks and reduce the generator's HP to 0. Okay. A lot of enemies we gotta deal with first, though. Suppose there's only one wave. Okay. It's a lot. The path finding might be different too, though we can't really confirm. You got these two, and you only attack for one. You attack for 2. You're the shield guy. You fly. Not seeing an immediate, especially with this lineup. Okay. Like,
Ready when you are.
One interesting kind of start here would be bolstering bullets on these 3. Or 4, technically. Could you... That's interesting.
Make way!
That get that up to 3 attack. Two attack.
Prepped and ready.
Do we have any direct lines? Not really.
Ready as I'll ever be!
This is not a clear opening for sure.
Say when.
I can no, I could impact stab you twice. That's something at least. Okay, I think we got a line, man. We got a line. Okay, here's our line.
Let's go.
First line, actually.
Let's do this.
Let's put up some fences.
This should do it. Say when. Time to use it. Ready when you are.
So we take you out first.
Yeah. My turn. Yeah. Got it.
Okay, now
Time for action!
I think we bolstering bullets, and this does attack and move. That's pretty useful. On everybody.
I've got your back!
Thanks for that.
Appreciate it.
I'll show you what's
And
up.
crazy shots. Can you get this off? And you can get a lot of little guys with that. You get 2. You get both of these guys. That's pretty good.
Let's
What
get
about
to the
you, though?
killing.
You could Twisted Whip to similar effect. I guess it's a matter of preference, really. A matter, too, of, like...
Let's freaking go.
We could then crazy shots for, like, something like that. Or that. Since you're flying. Let's start with the
can't
Twisted
wait.
Whip, I think. We'll watch you whip.
How about this? Let's get to the killing. Experiment time. Such a beautiful death.
Prepped and ready.
Here we go here.
Mow 'em down. Yes.
Then we go...
Good to go.
I think I'll just turn here and side slash you two. So that we can build a fence. There we go. This limits... Well, this is better at actually blocking stuff, though.
This should do it.
And then you can give us a turret. Maybe there? Alright, now, like, something like this would probably be the best place to put it.
Unsightly beast!
Okay. Defense is holding up pretty well. Okay. That's a beautiful line.
Time for me to move.
Who has you?
I'll show you what's up.
On the hunt would be great. Oh, right there. We had like 1 extra point of movement, which we could get. How much? That's 2 attack. Would there be benefits in? Yeah.
Prepped and ready.
Hold up. Your whole.
Watch me.
You get extra. Okay, we want to do a different attack first, so we get extra voltage. What's the play then? So these guys are going to basically be fine.
I got this.
I can just put up another turret if we want.
Locked and loaded.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to take you out, but I think we can do this at least, which should be reasonable enough.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's more than trash like me deserves.
Okay, then I
I
think
can
you
do this much.
just use a Omega Punch right here. Yeah, it does like almost nothing though. You know what we should do, actually? Because I think you can one-shot the UFO, right?
Here's one for Dab. I've got this. I'm prepped and ready.
Why is it? Guess I can do that way.
Gotcha. Got it.
Thank you very much.
And now that's up.
I'll
Gaku,
show you what's
use an
up.
agility potion.
Here you go. Just watch
We can
me.
come on down this way, and this on the hunt is going to be insane.
That's what I'm talking about. You saw that, right? I'll show you what's up.
Crazy shots, yeah? That's good. A little extra damage elsewhere.
Get the hell out of my way! Did you see that? I can't
Okay,
wait.
you got nothing.
Ready when you are.
Airblade? Maybe? I mean, it should be more. Just do an impact stab.
Take this! All right.
That leaves you guys. You're stunned. We may have just put up another tower.
Make way.
The turrets, like here.
You'll go no further.
And that's healed the wall. So I think that's this side basically kind of fine.
Time for me to move.
Dash over and let's start damaging the...
I'm good to go.
the force field generator. Okay.
I can't believe I'm the one who got killed.
Okay, I mean, in my defense, how was I supposed to know that was going to happen?
We can't proceed any further until we destroy that defensive barrier. Give it all you have.
Not my finest work. Okay, someone should power up with the voltage. If I...
Let's do this!
I could get a really good... Okay, here's what we're doing. First thing,
Let's go!
we're getting an attack boost.
Harder!
And honestly,
Say when.
strategic material here. What's
Here we
my
go.
range? I can't quite get to where I want to be, but if I use a strategic
Good to
material...
go.
Let's see. No. Okay. Agility would give me 3 extra moves. Would that be
got
enough
this.
to get to where I need to go? And you know what I need, actually? Actually, this should be fine. So I can impact stab here. Oh, but then I don't have... Okay. I want someone to clear the way for me if I can.
Just watch me.
My turn!
Or I guess here's what I could do. I could do... Choose a... Okay, here's what we're doing.
Ready when you are.
Give me an attack potion.
Time to use it. I've got this.
I'm going up. And you know what?
Say
Give me an
when.
agility potion.
This should do it. Let's do this.
It's side slash time, baby.
Got it. Ready when you are.
And honestly, I could just take this out this turn. Let's at least get some kills first, but yeah, that's definitely an option.
Locked and loaded. Yeah!
It's more than
Whenever
trash
you're
like
ready.
me deserves.
Here goes.
Thank you very much.
I'll put an end to this. I'll end you! Child's play.
Okay, so I need 2 turns to get that.
Let's freaking go.
I face of gods and everything that's like worth getting. Alright, let's just... In case there's like some sort of weird
Say
surprise,
when.
let's just do this now.
Take this! Let's go. Yeah!
Now that can't be everything. There's gonna be some weird twist.
Nice! We succeeded in breaking through the defensive barrier. Keep this up, and second to last Defense Academy will be ours.
But the real test starts now. A commander that can turn back time sounds like it could be a serious problem.
I'd like to believe it can't just reverse time endlessly. Otherwise, it'd basically be cheating. There must be some limitations or conditions.
We'll just have to work out what they are.
Goku, it's no big loss if you die. I command you to go on a suicide run and figure it out.
I wouldn't do that even for 10,000 yen.
It's like $100.
But it's not just about defeating the enemy, right? We also need to take back the secrets of the Special Defense Unit.
Exactly. We'll let the commander restore Nigo, then steal him back once the process is complete.
Hardly sounds like a walk in the park.
It's fine. We've got this. Not that I can guarantee anything, of course.
Please, guarantee it. Lie if you have to.
Anyway, let's get to the defense room. One way or another, we have to get through this.
We entered second class Defense Academy and made a mad dash for the defense room. I opened the door and charged in only to see... Okay, maybe not so much reckless abandon. Blood 10, Commander. Okay.
So this is the inside of the other campus's defense room?
It's truly devoid of anything.
Just like Nico said, this whole place was just a facade.
Anyway, let's stick to the plan. Everyone give it everything you've got and then some.
Alright, gotta get the boss. How are we looking at materials?
I can't wait.
I think we've been restocked. We got a lot, regardless. Okay. Ooh, that's an interesting formation. There's a lot of these guys.
Let me at him.
And that's a pretty good... Oh, right.
Prepped and ready.
And if you could get those two, like from here, and then you get like that. That's not a bad opening volley if we had more voltage, or we give you a buff. We could buff a couple of you.
Say when.
Nowhere that interesting. Airblade. Interest. I can airblade too. Ooh, and that also hits the boss? Okay. Clearing out more of the small guys initially might be for the best. Also, what's the boss's like abilities? Do we know? Alright, adds 2 armor when hit by an enemy, immune to bleed, immune to stun, flies, doesn't move, doesn't attack. Huh. Alright, well I'm guessing it's gonna do something crazy
Locked and
to
loaded.
undo time. Alright, let's get a bolstering bullet. I guess this is our play. You two.
I'll patch you up.
And also me.
I'll show you what's
Start
up.
off with a nice crazy shot. What formation? I think this is the more efficient way. No, I think hitting the guys in the back. Yeah.
Mow him down. Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Not
prepped
bad.
and ready.
I'm good to go.
Twisted whip. I mean, this would be 2 for 2. That makes sense to me.
How about this? Time for me to move. Stings, doesn't it?
Okay.
I'll try not to run away.
Okay, if we could, yeah, if we get you some counterattacks. Just, okay.
I'll do what little I can.
Give me an aggression signal. Hold on. Yeah. That's good. That's real good.
Maybe this will do something. My best won't be much, but
Honestly, that,
still,
yeah. With all that,
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
I think then you definitely go into defense mode.
I'll get in their way for once. I'll try not to drag you down.
We might even put you in defensive stance? I don't know. How much do you hit for? 1. Okay.
I can't wait. My turn.
I would like to just like... And a little bit of damage, it's something. Gets a couple of the small guys. It's not bad. Okay, the attacks are going to be pretty nasty this turn. What? Time reversal. Time reversal will reverse your ally's situation to where it was 1 turn earlier. They will return to their previous position. Any Hemo Anima boosts will be undone. Any devices placed will be removed.
Oh!
Okay.
Time got turned back. Quite the meddlesome ability.
So it's gonna be hard to even. Okay, I see the problem here.
Let me at him!
Okay, I mean... And honestly, getting Crazy Shot buffed again makes a lot of sense.
I've got this.
Also, you have like
Don't
a
expect
crazy.
much from me.
You could do an Omega Punch for a lot of damage.
I'll go, if you can stand me.
Not sure who that'd be useful against though. Okay.
Time for action.
I think starting off with a bolstering bullet makes a lot of sense.
All good.
Thanks for that. Prepped and ready.
You can grab 2 for 2 over here. What's your health like? Everyone's good.
Let's freaking go! Bang, bang, bang! I'll show you what's up. Hey, this! Yes!
Okay, we got some voltage. So we
Don't
could
expect much
use
from me.
your special attack.
I'll try not to run away!
And we could use this to clear out, like... Yeah, that's pretty good. I'd say that's worthwhile.
I'll defend all of you!
What are you doing?
I am Nigo, serving dutifully.
He said something. Does that mean he's back? Hello? Can you hear me?
Tasked with the duty of supporting the Honorable Sire, who commands over Blast Defense Academy.
Looks like he can't hear us. He's just babbling to himself.
It is my duty to support the Exodus project.
Exodus? As in, like, Book of Exodus? Exodus. Huh. Some interesting implications there.
The largest scale and most difficult project since the very birth of humanity.
Is this just the Gopher project with actually getting it straight this time?
I am distributed across multiple supporting units under a unified AI. I support all related activities.
What is he saying?
Our priority is the continued survival of mankind.
Well, that's encouraging.
For the first step of the project, we began to evacuate the survivors of the Tokyo Presidential Complex.
Evacuate the complex.
The project has progressed in utmost secrecy. Over several decades, development of an artificial satellite was completed.
That would be that moon we saw. Exodus. Are we gonna live on the moon?
Artificial satellite?
The evacuation of the human species was then carried out.
Wait, are they evacuating us to space?
We have completed the evacuation. Survivors who successfully escaped from the world death that mars the Earth are now living as refugees on the artificial satellite in space.
In space?
Huh.
I actually did it!
Okay, don't get too excited. He's probably just gonna reverse time. You'd better not heal yourself by reversing time, is all I have to say, alright?
Say when.
I can get that guy at least. Worth it?
Take this! My turn! All right.
Do any of you have a thing that, like...
Ready as I'll ever be.
Bolster does give extra move. You're bolstered right
Time
now,
for
right?
me to move.
Yeah, okay. I can do a twisted whip, get right up there. Get you a bit. Right. Armor. Dang.
Locked and loaded.
Heals fatigue. Okay. Okay. Heal your own fatigue. Yeah.
I'll patch you up.
I appreciate it.
It's more than trash like me deserves.
And good to go.
Yeah, okay, because we got to get through... Bit of a gauntlet. Hold up, are
I
you?
can do this much.
Well, okay, Shuma. Making yourself pretty useful.
I'll take the blame for this. Sorry, you have to clean up my mess.
I've got this.
Alright. I think you might be able to finish off with a paralyzed bolt, yeah? Yeah!
Gotcha.
Nice work, squad. Okay. Who cares that you've been timed to your will? I've got a competent strategy.
What just happened? The commander rewound time and brought itself back?
Oh, for the love of murder. This is never going to end.
We're just gonna have to figure something out. Let's attack again.
Okay, here we go. Again. You definitely start with a bolstering bullet. And these fine folks over here. Hello.
I've got your back.
Thanks, dude. Let me handle it.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be how you have to do it.
Get the hell out of my way! Did you see? Let's freaking go! Mow him down! You saw that, right?
Okay, not bad. Not a bad start. You want to just attract attention with Shuma, maybe? As our main thing here? You only you attack for 2. Okay.
I've got this. Let's get to the killing.
Twisted whip. Oh, you could twist. Yeah, you could whip these two into shape. That's good. I'll take that.
This hurts. I'm good to go. Does this do it for you? You make a lovely corpse.
Okay, I could hairblade. I can't get that far. In theory, it was a fun idea though. Well, how much do you attack for? 3. Kind of scary. You're not really in range of anyone, though, is the thing. Most of you aren't. You kind of are.
I'm ready as I'll ever be. I'll try
Put down
not
some
to run
mines.
away.
Just like distract these guys.
Yeah. I'll try not to drag you down. I hope I'm doing this right.
me!
Let's do this.
Honestly, just slide slash these guys. Get them out of the picture.
Take that! Let's get to the killing.
Yeah, I think taking you out, you do a lot of damage. So that's probably
How
worthwhile.
about this? I can't wait.
I've got this.
It just has one last little thing, just paralyze you.
Taking the shot.
Thanks for that.
See how this pans out.
I see. I'm starting to see how that thing's time reversal works.
Okay.
It doesn't reverse time in an entire area, only for a specific pinpointed object. And seeing how it hasn't immediately restored Nigo, it seems it can't instantly snap its target into its past state either.
Meaning?
But that doesn't change the fact that it's a troublesome ability. Watch out for it, everybody. Ah!
Okay.
Let me at him. Let me handle it.
We can take you out in two.
My turn at last!
Might as well have you do it because you're not doing anything else.
See what greatness looks like! Kneel before me! You're in the way! Oh, too easy.
Locked and loaded.
I mean, we could paralyze you. Probably worthwhile. By paralyze, we just destroy you outright.
Got it.
As for
I've got
you,
this.
Let's freaking go.
and I like the like the AOE effect of the crazy shot, of course.
Say when.
I think I'm gonna go with just a good old classic impact stab here, though.
Here. My turn. Got it.
Okay.
Prepped and ready.
Guess now we go for crazy shots. Yeah. A little bit of crazy shots.
Bang, bang, bang.
Okay. No reinforcements.
Ouch! They caught me off guard.
Ooh. That didn't seem to go great. Okay, new idea, defensive turn.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
It's not really even a great regression signal, is this? Hard to get the range we
I'll try
need.
not to drag you down. I can do this much.
Okay, here's what we can do. If I can take out
I've got
these guys over here.
I'll go if you can stand me.
There we go. Now we're actually getting some heavy hitters with the aggression signal.
Maybe this will do something.
Over on this side of things, I think it's worth using a special attack. Question is who gets it.
Let me at him.
That's just such a weird pattern, but it might actually be what we want. Shockingly. If you could be one space forward and to the left, so that... No, we want you forward and to the right. Okay. We could make that happen
Just watch me.
with a good old agility.
Give it to him. I'll show you what's up. Prepped and ready.
Like here, I think? The purples and oranges on different... Dang. Maybe we... Is
Let's
yours
get
just
to the
better?
killing.
We'll go with Gaku, sure.
I'll show you what's up. Let's freaking go.
hit you with all I got. You can handle the rest.
Okay, good.
I can do this much.
We do need to be in defense mode.
I'll get in their way for once.
Okay, that leaves us pretty open here.
I can still fight.
How close do you
I'll
need to
never
be
surrender.
to get a shot off? Like, can you make it from here? Yeah, okay. Right there. So we can have you do shots there and then build up a wall. Makes sense to me.
Good to go.
And we can also kill this guy. I don't really care to do that though, actually. Here's what I'd rather do.
I'm okay.
I'd rather. Well, then I can't move. Like, here's what
I
we're doing.
won't give in.
Paralyzed bullets. Hello.
Pulling the trigger.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Defenses.
I'll set it up.
Let's grab
I'll
another
never
one.
surrender.
No, it's a defensive potion. I need another fence.
Here's one for them.
Honestly, I don't think anything can hit you, so I don't think we need to worry about healing.
I'll put an end to
Maybe
this.
we want to make a turret. That's fun. Nah, heal.
I'm okay.
Little rescue bullets for the road.
Thank you.
Okay. Not so much for those defenses. Those guys are nice and clumped up, though.
My best won't be much,
Which I think
but
means...
still, I'll go if you
Yeah.
can stand me.
That's pretty good.
I'll defend all of you. Yes!
And with this much AP, here's what we're doing.
Whenever you're ready.
We're bolstering.
All good.
Thanks. My turn.
An impact sub is your
I
highest
can't
damage.
wait. Let's do this.
Yeah, I think it's just probably me rush up, impact stab you a bunch.
Take that. I've got this. Take this.
And before we do the last one, I know we got a lot of AP. Let's
I've got
clear out some of you guys. Yeah.
I'll end you. My turn at last. Move aside. Child's play.
Time for me to move. Does this do it for you? Let's get to the killing.
Ready as I'll ever be. Taking the shot. I'm good to go. Locked and loaded. Yeah!
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go.
Just in case we need an extra. Oh, we've blown something up. Are we doing this all again?
It's back to how it was again.
Data. Restoration complete. Command received. Beginning Data transfer.
Huh?
Data transferring to...
Huh? Data? A transfer?
Does he mean our secrets? Are we about to get them stolen right from under us?
But how are we supposed to stop the transfer?
I will not give up the data.
Yay!
Nico? Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
Nico! Do you recognize us?
Hurry! Get away from here! I don't want you to get caught up!
Caught up? Don't tell me you're gonna blow the place sky high again.
No! The school's explosive devices are under enemy command! I can't use them anymore! But I still have one last trick up my sleeve!
A trick?
Wait! What secrets do you know about us? And what were you talking about earlier? What's the Exodus Project? It's time to say goodbye. For real this time.
Oh. Huh.
Nico!
I know he said he wouldn't hand over the data, but who'd have thought he would self-destruct again?
Such a shame. I was so happy to be reunited with my subordinate again.
Hey, you're Ima Tsukumo, not Sirei. You have a little sister waiting at Last Defense Academy, remember?
Anyway, thanks to Nigo, we were able to defeat that thing before it could turn back time.
Now, we just have to finish it off.
We need to make this quick. If it recovers and turns back time, it'll be a whole mess.
Oh, hold on, Ima, you understand what he's saying, right?
Quiet, you! Stay still and you'll be put out of your misery!
Gaku, have you done it before? Well, if you haven't, it's your time now.
I'll take care of it.
And you didn't even want to be here, but you did your duty in the end. Gotta respect that. Alright. Probably not S rank. I mean, we did lose someone in one of the fights. Oh, okay, never mind. That does it. We've finished with our mission here. Yeah, except the secrets of the Special Defense Unit are going to remain hidden. There's not much we can do about that, and it's better than them falling into enemy hands.
Yeah!
What if Nigao self-destructed? What's the matter? Have you heard about something? No, I was just wondering if this body has a self-destruct feature too. Wouldn't it be something if I accidentally triggered it?
Hey!
Try not to, alright? What was Nigo talking about back there anyway? He mentioned something called the Exodus Project. And that there was an artificial satellite launched into space with the survivors of the complex in it. Could they have been talking about...
that huge thing floating in the sky. I assumed before that it was the moon, but... That must be the artificial satellite, right?
So all this time we've been looking up at the place everyone from the residential complex was evacuated to? But why were they evacuated in the first place? Did they need to go to such great lengths to leave the Earth? I guess world death and the invaders are just that serious of a threat. They did attack a complex, which was supposed to be a shelter after all. Evacuating Earth must have been their only option. Everyone's waiting up on the artificial satellite for the day they can return to Earth. If we succeed in our mission to stop world death, we can make that happen for them. But why is someone as noble as myself fighting while lowly civilians are allowed to leave before me? That's right, this means the only humans left on Earth are us. Of course we are. We're the only ones with Hema, the only ones who can fight the invaders. But why us? I know we have that special cryptoglobin blood, but... No, thinking about it now isn't going to get answers. It's a waste of time to worry about it. Damn, I never pictured things were on a cosmic scale. I wish I was a refugee up there in space right now. What are you saying, peasant? The privilege of going into space is reserved for the wealthy. But everyone from the tech residential complex is there. Leo, too. Right. Kara must also be there. She has been the whole time. I've been casually looking up at that thing without any clue at all. Maybe she's looking down on me from space, too. Down on me, left here on Earth. Thank goodness. What are you mumbling about, Takumi? Everyone from the complex was evacuated, right? I was just feeling relieved about that. It really is a relief to know they're safe. So, that's what Sire meant back then.
Yeah!
Is there even a complex for us to return to, or have those monsters already destroyed it? No, it's doing fine. There's no danger of the invaders attacking the Tokyo residential complex again. Whoa, things get weird, man. I get into memories with both me and Sire. Yeah, I'll bet. Anyway, we know what we have to do. For everyone that's waiting up there for us, we'll fight hard and take back our planet. It still sticks in my throat a little that we don't know what's gonna happen on the all-important day 100, but... well, I guess the thing inside the defense room is going to stop world death somehow. Then Earth will return to being the beautiful planet it once was, and humanity will no longer have to live underground. And we're going to make it so we can live underneath a real sky, not a facade like the old one. That's the happy ending we're looking for.
Yeah!
Right, if we think positively, maybe that's the happy ending that awaits us. But perhaps we should also consider the possibility of reaching a bad ending. A bad ending? Not in my 100-line Last Defense Academy. Huh? A bad ending? Our official satellite, Liam was up there too. Dang, I never imagined they'd evacuate to space. I can't believe they left me behind. Bad ending? What does that even mean? You, ask Emma for an explanation at once. Emma has something to say, right? Everyone's waiting on the artificial satellite for the day they can return to Earth. What do you mean by a bad ending, Emma?
Yeah!
I was just wondering if we're really carrying the hopes of humanity on our shoulders, then... Why don't we ever hear anything from the people on the artificial satellite? I'm sure there are any number of reasons. Maybe they can't get in touch due to transmission issues. Well, I'm just imagining possible worst-case scenarios. Like, what if they're not having technical issues? What if everyone on the satellite has already abandoned us? What do we do then? Abandoned us? What if we're actually decoys and not actually the saviors of humanity? Decoys, like second to last Defense Academy?
Yeah!
Maybe originally the only purpose of this operation was to evacuate the human race to the artificial satellite. Oh, and we were just kinda like a rear guard, basically. An idea that there's something in the defense room is a diversion to distract the invaders. Just a diversion?
Huh?
That way, while we were drawing in the invaders, humanity could flee into space. Then they could abandon Earth and fully relocate. You mean they want to stay up there permanently? Couldn't that be the reason they never contact us? Because the real mission is already complete and they no longer have any use for us? So then what will happen after day 100? Not a thing. It was all a lie. That can't be true. There's always right. Something like that would never happen. Hey now, let's all calm down. I was only engaging in a simple, highly pessimistic thought exercise. I really just want you all to mentally prepare yourselves for if things end badly. Either way, we're stuck here now, or our only choice is to fight through to the 100th day. Okay then, let's pull ourselves together and start our return journey. Pull ourselves together? We wouldn't have to if you didn't run your mouth like that. But everyone left behind must be worried. Let's head back right away. Right, let's get back to the school. The bus will be leaving momentarily. No transfers. Off to the last defense academy. The last hope of all mankind. As we walked towards the school bus, I found myself looking up at the sky. I could see it faintly in the distance. The artificial satellite floating in space. In the end, we left the other academy without completing our goal of finding out the Special Defense Unit's secrets. But it had been worth coming anyway, even just to keep those secrets out of the enemy's hands. Plus, thanks to Nagao's babbling, we found out that everyone from the complex was safe. They're all right there on the artificial satellites. Kara too. She's there, waiting for me. And thus, having completed our mission at second to last Defense Academy, we began the bus ride home to last Defense Academy. Ima took the wheel, and the rest of us slept through the night as best we could. After several hours of being jostled around, day 87.
Hey, guys! We're coming up on the academy! The sun has risen on day 87. Whether we like it or not, there's 13 days left. For the greatness of humanity, we'll defend the school from the vile barbarians and take back our beautiful planet.
Really taking the Sierra cosplay pretty seriously there.
Then we'll reunite with all the people we cherish, and the whole world will have a happy ending.
Your toxic positivity isn't fooling anyone, man.
Well, even if we take back our beautiful planet, I'll never get back my beautiful body.
Now you're being negative again! Do you have some kind of mood disorder?
We're in the final stretch of the remaining days. Let's all work together and see things through to the end.
But we've still got a bloodbath of a battle waiting ahead of us, don't we? The all-out attack spearheaded by that Supreme Commander.
We have to. We just have to. That's our only choice.
Everyone, we've almost arrived. It might be best to put on your class armor just in case.
There's not gonna be another battle.
I said just in case. What if we show up in the middle of an enemy attack?
I'd rather not think about it, but I guess you can't beat a healthy dose of caution.
Hold on, everyone! We're charging right through the undying flames!
And if it is actually mid-battle, it'd be crazy. We drove through the wall of fire and into last Defense Academy school grounds, hoping we weren't too late. But the scenery laid out before us was... It was... what's with this? This is new music. Huh? What? Why do we have... Why is it like a full-on visual novel now? I'm not sure if I want to continue or just leave this as a cliffhanger. And we're coming up on the 4-hour mark. I think this is a... I have no idea what's happening. But we'll find out next week, I guess. Oh, jeez. Oh, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. At the very least, we should have the 100-line Last Defense Academy stream Wednesday next week. We might also have a Tuesday stream. If we do, it's probably going to be Claire Obscure. But, yeah. The game's gone weird all of a sudden. Like, weirder than it was already. I have no idea what's going on, and I look forward to finding out with you all next week. Until then, I've been CMeeCraft, and I'll catch you in the next stream and or video. Goodbye.